I'm here at the year's hottest stag pool party.
Put your antlers up!
Where? Some poor guy's backyard. These stags are bringing down the house. Seriously, deer are ripping holes in the pool cover. They're trampling patio furniture. And all the damage was covered, thanks to Farmers Insurance. Stag Pool Party, October 27th, 2014. Talk to a farmer's agent. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm Toros forward Taylor Lance. Call Miranda Schuler, my billet mom, and your local's farmer's agent at 701-838-8144.
Hey guys, my name is Steve Olschwenger, Fire Chief from Maryland Heights, Missouri, and I love Firehouse Subs. Take their meatball sub, for example. It's loaded wall-to-wall with Italian meatballs and a zesty marinara with melted provolone on a toasted roll. And when I say take their meatball sub, I mean it. Grab a medium meatball sub combo to go right now, just $6. But don't forget, the reason Firehouse Subs is driven to make the best subs anywhere is simple. The more subs you enjoy, the more they're able to help save lives because a portion of every purchase goes towards first responders in our communities.
The Firehouse Sub Meatball Sub Combo. Medium meatball sub, your choice of chips and a 22-ounce drink. Get it hot and ready in our to-go box. Now just $6 for a limited time only. Order online now at firehousesubs.com. Firehouse Subs, founded by firemen. Firehouse of America will donate 0.13% of your purchases in 2017 at all U.S. locations to the Firehouse Subs Public Safety Foundation with a minimum donation of $1 million. For full details, visit firehousesubs.com.
Hi, Toros fans. I'm Alex Adams. When the Toros get on the bus, the first stop is always Applebee's. Whether it's Jamestown, Fargo, or Grand Forks, the Toros always get a good meal. The boys like Applebee's so much, we eat at the Minot location too. Thanks to Applebee's, when we're on the road, the only thing we're hungry for is a win.
Applebee's 2 for $20. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
It's time for Minotauros Hockey on the Toros Network, AM 1390 KRRZ, and HockeyTV.com. Toros Hockey is brought to you by Farmers Union Insurance, Gooseneck Implement, Mattress Firm, Liberty Tax, and Coulter Energy. Now let's go live to the Farmers Union Insurance pregame show with Ken Oda.
Hello and welcome inside the Odie Ice Center here in Aberdeen, South Dakota, as we get going a little late here on the Farmers Union Insurance pregame show due to some technical difficulties, but much thanks to the Aberdeen Wings staff for working to get everything up and running here before puck drop. We are live on the Minotauros Network. That's 1390 AM KRRZ and HockeyTV.com. And as the big voice said, I'm Ken Oda, ready to take you through this one. A big weekend for the Toros. It feels like we say that every weekend, but such is life in the NAHL Central. The Toros can clinch a Central Division playoff spot this weekend with a sweep of the Wings, but the Wings have been even hotter than the Toros of late. 7 wins in a row for Aberdeen, 5 in a row for the Toros. Just a quick glance at the numbers. The Wings, they're leading the division for a reason. 5th in goals for, 3.22. 5th in goals against, 2.31 in the entire North American League. That, of course, is tops in both categories in the division as well. Meanwhile, the Toros offense, 2.8 goals a game. That's 13th, but they've been scoring 3.2 goals a game. That's 16 goals over this 5-game win streak. Goals against the Toros, 2.87. That's 10th. Just a .01 behind Bismarck for 9th. So a good weekend, and the Toros can move up not just in the standings, but in some of the league rankings as well. It's been a while since we've seen these Aberdeen Wings. We haven't seen them since the weekend before the Christmas break. Toros have taken 2 of the last 3 with these guys, but the Wings won the first 5 meetings of the year. This very well could be a Central Division first-round playoff matchup. In fact, if the standings held like they are today, that would be the matchup. Wings sent 9 players to the top prospects tournament. Toros just 4, so a lot of talent on this Aberdeen roster. We're going to take a short break here, come back with the drop of the puck. That'll do it for the Farmers Union Insurance pregame show here on the Minotauros Network.
Take care of your feet, and they'll take care of you.
The foot and ankle specialists at Trinity Health can help with both surgical and non-surgical solutions. So, patients who suffer from foot and ankle related issues can say, "So long, heel pain. Catch you later, corns. Hasta la vista, hammer toes." Relieve pain now and help prevent future discomfort. Diagnosis and treatment is available today. Trinity Health, reinventing health.
We live in such a fast-paced world. It's always go, go, go. When I'm out for a run, it's my time. It's the best way to start your day. Crossing the line to that marathon, it's the biggest reward you can get. I want my customers to achieve their goals and go above and beyond. I'm Nikki Ladegi, and I'm one of the running experts at Shields.
Shields, when it comes to gear and expert advice, we're right there with you in Bismarck, Minot, Grand Forks, Fargo, and Moorhead.
Hello, I'm Steve Funningsland, consumer lender at First Western Bank and Trust and sports enthusiast. Employees at First Western know the importance of teamwork in their day-to-day banking duties to best serve the community. I know the Minot and surrounding area high school and college athletic teams know the importance of teamwork as well. We want to wish all local teams good luck in their athletic endeavors this year. Stay safe on the courts, on the fields, on the rinks, and in the gyms. We look forward to watching you succeed. With familiar faces you know, who know you by name, First Western Bank and Trust, you can bank on us, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
All in one place. You can get a fabulous coffee, the best burger in town. Arrange a meeting for up to 30 people and begin your next trip, whether business or vacation. It's Minot's newest, most architecturally beautiful, versatile structure, the Minot International Airport. The Trestle Tap House and Cafe with Caribou Coffee and customizable meeting spaces are just a couple of the amenities offered. The Minot International Airport. See the world from home.
Hi, Taros fans. I'm Lincoln Earn. When the Taros are on the road, we always stop at Applebee's. They always take care of the Taros, giving us the fuel we need to win away from the Mesa. The boys love to eat there after home games, too. Thanks to Applebee's, when we're on the road, the only thing we're hungry for is a win.
Applebee's 2 for $20. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
Daniel the deer danced everywhere. He pranced through fields and jigged through rivers. Then he saw it. What a stage! A place no deer had dared dance before. The hood of a brand new car. And the car was covered, thanks to Farmers Insurance. Deer Dance Floor, December 1st, 2014. Talk to a farmer's agent. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm Taros forward Taylor Lance. Call Miranda Schuler, my billet mom, and your locals farmers agent at 701-838-8144.
Welcome back inside the Odie Ice Center here in Aberdeen, South Dakota, as we get ready to drop the puck between the Toros and the Aberdeen Wings. As I mentioned, it's been a while since we've seen these guys. Toros just 2 wins out of 8 tries against the Wings, but so the Wings who took the first 5. Since then, the Toros are 2-0-1 against the Central Division leaders. Taking a look at the starting goaltending matchup, in net for the Toros is Nick Grabko. Grabko, 4-1-0 on the season for the Toros. And even 2.0 goals against average and a .934 save percentage. In net for Aberdeen is Matt Vernon, 15-4-1, a .906 save percentage, and a .211 goals against average. Toros in the traveling red sweaters, red socks, red buckets, and gloves, black trim and breezers for the Toros, cream names and numbers on the backs, and of course the beautiful bullhead on the chest. For Aberdeen, it's the home whites, red and black trim, black buckets, breezers, and gloves for Aberdeen, and we are underway. Toros control off the draw. Loven tries to push it in deep, but it doesn't go, and the Toros will regroup in neutral ice. Lincoln Earn dumps that in. Far side, big hit. Now they work down low, trying to get it back to the front, but the Toros cannot. The Wings come back on the attack. Quick shot, gloved and held by Grabko for a whistle. Draw will be to the right of Grabko. We've already got several families checking in. Toro Twitter party in full force for the road games. This is Keenan Lund. He'll push play up the far side. Chips it in. It looks like they'll match this Pavel line against the Strata line to start Will the Toros bench bosses Marty Murray and Shane Wagner. They dig on the near side. And Pavel takes this away, tries to pull his way in. Shot blockered away. Follow-up try. Goes off the outside of the cage and then is covered by Vernon. This Pavel line has done good work the last few weeks, shutting down its opponents and scoring some big goals of their own. They've got Toros honorary captain Aaron Bliven and Mom Michelle checking in. The Mock family. The Hyatts. Lawrence's as well. Looks like the Rosenbaums. Near side, this is Lund off the draw. Tries to drive the net and stuff it, but it's taken away, and the Wings will counter on the far side. Banked off the boards and out to neutral ice. Mishandling it was Colby Enns. Support came from Pavel, but Strata finds the loose puck. Strata carries deep. And the net comes free as Grabko's crashed into by Fletcher, so we'll have a whistle. The Meckleys checking in with Toros captain Alex Adams, who was unable to make the trip after a pretty bad hit that went uncalled last weekend. Draw to the right of Grabko. Pavel line stays out. I think the ruling was that the Toros knocked that net off on their own and therefore couldn't change. In behind, Fletcher. He works with Enns, Pitters, and Sawchuk on the far side. It's up to the point. Shot through traffic, save made, rebound loose. Picked up by Lund, and he'll look to turn and burn on the near side. Keenan Lund gains the red, chips over the blue, looks to chase it deep while the rest of the Toros change. Carried up the near side and dumped into the Toro zone. Out of his net to stop is Grabko. Grabko keeps it moving to Rosenbaum. Rosenbaum plays it back in behind the net. Pavel comes to the near side. McGinnis is ahead to Kangas. Kangas escapes the zone and carries out to neutral ice. Leaves off far side. Rosenbaum will chip it deep. Toros give chase. It's Talbot. It's around to the near point though. McGinnis long shot that hit Talbot in the back and caroms all the way out to neutral ice. Down to the Toro blue line where Rosenbaum gathers. He plays across to McGinnis. McGinnis looking to spin away. Got hooked. Uncalled was the penalty. And will play out to neutral ice. Toros take back over. This is Kangas. Kangas carries into the zone. Leaves it off to the far side. Dollimer. Dolly spins down, then plays it up top to Earn. Earn shot through traffic. Caromed off a leg and went wide. Delayed call coming. Who's it on? Or not. We'll stay 5 aside, and they put this draw out to neutral ice. I think the Aberdeen net moved. Bachovens checking in. Lindemans, Schulers, Pickards, and Bowers all on board as this one's dumped in. You can check in with the broadcast. Tweet at Minotauros Hockey, MINOTAUROHOCKEY. Or you can tweet at me personally at Ken_Oda, KEN_ODA. Earned to the far side, touched in by Koss. He's shouldered off into the wall before he can pursue. Rysanen breaks that up and then plays back to his defense in the Toro zone. Sawchuk in the circle the near side. He'll start up, then he's forced to turn to the far circle of his own zone. Now Saw tries the middle, plays up ice. Risenden touches it deep. Austin Kossel looked to bowling ball after it. Collision in behind the net. He ties up, but a trio of wings were there to take it away. Played off to the far side. Burke chips in. Noble on the near side. He and Sawchuk come together. They battle in behind the net. It's dug out by Bendorf. Bendorf spins it back in behind the net. To the far side. Noble can't stop, but it's kept to the point. Long shot. That goes wide. Rebound caroms around to the near side, and Muha. Miro turns it over to Noble. Noble around behind the Toros net. Pinned to the wall nicely by Enns. And now Cole O'Connell tries to fire one up ice, but it's broken up. Kept at the point. Long shot coming through traffic. Save made by Grabko. Puck played to the near side. Sawchuk moves it up the wall. Muha gets help from O'Connell. O'Connell plays off to the far side, and Green spanks it deep. In behind the net. Vernon out to stop. It's played to the near side. Will Loven win the race? Tries to center. It's tipped up in the air. They'll dig in the corner. Far side. The Wings are on it first. Burke plays into the middle. No one there but Kelly. Kelly, the wing captain, dumps it into the near side. Back on it is McGinnis. Keeps it moving to the far side. Green has trouble there. It's in his skates. Poked ahead. Dug out nicely by Loven. And he and Muha will look to go the other way. Rosenbaum joins the rush to make it a 3-on-2. Rosenbaum tries to play it in the middle, but it's defended nicely, and the puck squirts free along the near wall. Taking over Pavel. I'm sorry, that's Muha. 10, not 19. Played to the near side. Lund delays. His shot is blocked into the corner for Muha. Miro working there. Tries to turn back, but he's jammed up by Sikoli. They dig in the corner. Out with it is Muha. Looking across for McGinnis. It was off the mark, so again just tries to chop it deep, but it pops up in to the mesh for a whistle. The Coonrod family checking in as well. Full house for the Toro Twitter party. 14:37 left to go here in period number 1. Draw in the offensive zone. Since these teams last met, the Wings are 24-2. The Toros are 14-11-2, I should say. But of those 20 wins, 12 have come against Bismarck or Brookings, teams that are on the outside looking in for the playoff picture. So, much like my diet, the Wings' schedule has been heavy on cupcakes of late. This one touched out. Pavel breaks it up. He's got a chance into the offensive zone. Pavel looking to drag in. He gets bumped off the puck, and Vernon dives to cover. 14:05 left to go here in period number 1. Shots on goal, 4-2 in favor of the Wings, but we're still scoreless. Draw will be to the left of Vernon. Talbot to take it for the Toros against Noble for the Wings. 50-50 draw on the far side. Kick deep, giving chase. It's Kangas and Talbot. It's kept at the point by Sin. His shot hits a leg. It caroms to the slot. The Wings hack it out to neutral ice. Vendorf touches ahead. Dahlimer wins a battle on the wall, but he throws it ahead. The Wings find it first and dump it into the Toro zone. Nolan Sawchuk behind his own net. Sets up the controlled breakout. Burke at the top of the Toro crease. It's played off to the far side, and Talbot comes across. The pass for Enns was tipped, and the Wings, Burke can't find it, and on the touch, the Wings are offside. 13:24 left to go in period number 1. Toros and Wings are scoreless. Looks like a party in the garage at Fort Hyatt. Hyatt's checking in with Sam, Leah, and Arthur Smith, and Robbie Myers all on board. To the near side, McGinnis tries to spin it up the wall. Reisenen's there as well. Eventually dug out by McGinnis, played back to the point. It's kept there, though, by Weigel. Played back down into the corner. Reisenen flips ahead. It's over the head of O'Connell. And the Wings will gather in neutral ice. It's Logan Britt. Britt ahead. Makes a move around one, then two Toros. Carries into the zone. The defenseman tries a shot. It's blocked by Rosenbaum into the corner. Rebound hacked around to the near side. Rakowiak throws it into the slot. Quick shot. That goes wide. A good stick by Cole. O'Connell denied the first opportunity for Mammoth. And the second try went wide of Grabco. They dig in the corner. Koss plays ahead. 3-on-2 if the Toros hurry. O'Connell's the trigger man. He's got Rosenbaum with him. The pass in the middle is broken up, though. Support comes in the form of Ryan Green down the wall. Now he gets stepped into. That's going to be a penalty on the touch. Can't do that. Can't stick the leg out. That's a trip. And the Toros will go to the game's first power play. Toros' power play has been much better at home than on the road so far this season. 14.1% away from the Mesa, 22% at it, which leads to an overall of 18.5. There's a shot by Sawchuk, save made, rebound to the near side. Toros will set it up. This is Lund. Lund looks to drive the net. He stepped into, punches it back to Sawchuk. Sawchuk along the blue line to the far side. Foose tries a shot. It's blocked off in behind the net. Delayed call coming. And on the touch, is it going to be a penalty on the Toros or the Wings? Grabco started towards the bench, so I assume it will be on the Wings. Got the Lakefields and the Van Hoves checking in from back into Magic City. Draw will be to the right of Verdon. This is a huge power play for the Toros. Now 5-on-3 for a minute 35. Got the Enns family all bundled in. The Koopmans as well. The Alexanders. Imagine a lot of folks stuck at home with the snow. We were lucky to get out of Minot just as it was starting to hit. Just don't let Brad Porter hear me say that. The ride from Minot to Bismarck could not have been fun for the man driving the buses. There's a shot off the glove. Toros set up in behind the net. Up top now for Sawchuk. Looks across. One-timer by Dollemers. Kicked away by Vernon. Rebound to the far side. Minute 8 left in the 5-on-3 as they come across for Dollemer. Dollemer looks back up top. Sawchuk shot. It's in! Toros lead 1-0. A blast from Sawchuk on the power play. And the Toros will stay on the power play for a minute 28. 11:21 left to play now in period number 1. And the Toros have the first goal of the game. Draw back out to center. Wings control and send it all the way down. Grabco out of his net. He'll stop this. In behind, it's Nolan Sawchuk. Sawchuk starts up ice, carries ahead, and then drops back to Muha. Muro dangles his way into the zone, then leaves off to the near side, and Keenan Lund. Lund hits the brakes to the half wall, tries to play back to the point, but it's going to result in a battle in the corner. Minute 4 left on the power play as they dig along the near side wall. 1 minute on the power play as Sawchuk punches it right back down the wall into the scrum. Now it's cleared out to neutral. Sawchuk takes over at the red line and plays across. Foose for Sawchuk. Sawchuk ahead. The Toros gain the zone on the near side. It's Loven. Loven and Lund will dig for the Toros, but the Wings find it. Play ahead kept by Sawchuk at the point. He leaves off Muha. Miro, he's forced out to neutral ice. Sawchuk ahead. Muha into the zone. He's met there. Loven carries deep. Loven tries a shot from a tough angle. Save made. Wraparound try. Doesn't go for Loven. And now the whistle goes as the nets come off. 23 seconds left on the power play for the Toros, who lead 1-0 on Nolan. Sawchuk's second of the season. Draw will be to the right of Mr. Vernon. Played down the wall. Back up top, Rosenbaum. Rosenbaum holds. Long shot. That one's gobbled up. Rebound poked ahead. Not out. Quick shot by Dahlemer. Doesn't go. Far side, Rosenbaum pinches down the wall. Touches down into the corner. 7 seconds left on the power play for the Wings. Loose puck in the circle. Dahlemer hacks at it, but he can't control. Puck's out to neutral, and the Wings come full strength. Enns comes across for Rosenbaum. Rosenbaum delays. Leaves for Enns. Bendorf. Toros control. I'm sorry, that was Sicoli. 27, not 22. Sicoli frees that up for Strada. Strada tries to pass it in the middle. It's broken up by Fritz Belisle. Far side, Lund lost it to Strada. Now it kicks free. Belisle. Belisle looks to push play into the offensive zone. Gains the line on the near side and rolls it deep around to the far and Keenan Lund. Lund punches it in behind. It missed Pavel. Belisle has trouble. They'll dig there. Finally, the puck kicks free and the Wings control. Shipped ahead into the Toro zone. They'll say no icing, so McGinnis has to play it. He leaves in the near corner for Foose. Foose chops one ahead for Keenan Lund, who spins as he gathers and then rolls it deep. Vernon out of his net to stop this. Near side, Wings carry ahead. Flip into the Toro zone. Grabko will glove and hold as Strada looks to apply pressure. 8:23 left to go in the first. Toros lead 1-0. Those of you watching on Hockey TV are surely enjoying the production quality. A big shout out to Aberdeen High School. They brought quite the crew along. Some extra camera angles, some replays. A lot of equipment brought in for this one. This is freed up. McGinnis chops it deep into the far corner. Rysanen working down low. O'Connell's there as well, and that's going to draw a call as O'Connell got his stick around an Aberdeen wing player who went down rather easy. So the Toros go to the kill for the first time tonight. Toros overall on the kill are 79.5%, but 82.2% away from home. The Wings, 25.7% on the power play, but it actually 22.6%, so a little bit weaker at home. On the power play are the Wings. Those rankings, the power play for the Wings is 4th. The kill for the Toros is 13th. Of course, all of those numbers somewhat meaningless. As we've discussed before, for some reason the Brookings Blizzard do not input power play opportunities into the score, but they do put power play goals in. So everyone's numbers are skewed based on trips to Brookings, and no one in the division has more than Aberdeen. This is played around to the near side. Burke stepped into. Pavel trying to take it away. Chipped down the wall. Bouncing in all the way out to the center and then thrown ahead. Pavel would have had a shorthanded chance if he could have caught that pass. Now his pressure forces Vernon to play off to the far side. 7:10 left to go here in the first. Toros lead 1-0. Have a minute 14 left on this Century Eyewear penalty kill as this is played into the near side. Bendorf down the wall, chopped ahead, not out. Green digging there. Bendorf lost it to Earn, and Earn chops out to neutral ice. At the red line, it's picked up by Logan Britt. Britt being harassed by Green, and then plays it back across for Burke. Burke dogged by Koss. Burke able to put it into the zone. Foose steps into him, but Strada finds it. Wings were mid-change, so Strada didn't have anyone to pass that to. So he'll just skate around the world, then play up top to Fletcher, who almost mishandles out to neutral ice, but did well to find it and keep it in. Now he plays the near side. That missed everyone, and Green able to clear it all the way down. Good work by Ryan Green. Big night for Greener. Getting a chance with Miro and Grant Loven with Alex Adams' absence. A chance to see what he could do on the top line. Long shot gobbled up by Grabko. Of course, Green, one of the younger forwards, if not the youngest forward on the roster. I have to check O'Connell's birthday. But he's no worse than the second youngest forward on this roster is Green. Tyler Ruel checking in on Twitter. As this is in behind the Toro net, the Wings take it away. Bank back to the point. Shot coming, gloved and held by Grabko for a whistle. 5 seconds left on the power play. Draw will be to the left of Grabko. Loven and Noble to take it. Bouncing puck. Loven hacks to the wall. Sawchuk tries to clear it. That caught the mesh. Why didn't they blow the whistle? That was up over the glass and out of play. It actually sat on top of the glass for a moment. Either way, Toros come full strength and clear that down. Sawchuk plays ahead. Near side, Sawchuk plays back out to neutral. Lund takes over. Keenan Lund spins ahead along the far side, gains the line. Lund lost the handle, and it's played off to the near side, kept at the point by Earn. Down low for Loven. Loven touches for Miro. Miro right back to Loven as they work along the wall. Loven leaned on there. Played up top to Lincoln Earn. Earn looking for a lane. His shot's blocked in front. Toros couldn't get the loose puck towards the cage. Vernon may have lost it for a second. Meanwhile, far wall. Muha working. Spun to the side of the net. Dahlimer couldn't get there. Far side, the Wings will start up again. This is Burke. Burke watched by Foose. Foose steps into him. Burke gets right around and then finds the puck in the corner. Earn spins it to the near side. Muha. Sokoli takes it away. Played back to the point. Long shot. Save made by Grabko. Out front, the Wings can't pull the trigger. It was Burke. Now another jam play for Burke. Doesn't go. Dahlimer and Talbot look to go the other way. Talbot's poked at his own. Lost it to Fletcher. Fletcher turns back in the offensive zone. It's broken up. Loose puck. Kicked back out to neutral nicely by Talbot and the Toros. Far side. Mikowski plays up ice for Strada. Strada couldn't find the handle. McGinnis does. McGinnis ahead for Kangas. Kangas passes over the blue for Talbot and then gets it back himself in front for Talbot. One-time try doesn't go, and Strada just hacks this out to neutral ice. McGinnis touched ahead. Kangas tries to play it in the middle, gets tackled, and the Wings will come the other way. Pitters stepped into by McGinnis. Lund there as well. McGinnis finds the puck and plays off to the far side. Pavel banks ahead for Lund. Lund back on the attack. Chips it right around a man. Shot up and over. Rebound carries all the way out to neutral. Nice move by Keenan Lund to create that chance. D-to-D in their own zone. Ends finds Sawchuk. Sawchuk finds the red line and chips it deep. In behind, Pavel plays the body, walls a man off. Dug out by Koss, who then lost his skates. D to D. This is Sawchuk. Chip ahead. Ends into the zone. He lost the handle, and that is whistled offside. A little pushing and shoving after the whistle. That'll all fall under the boys will be boys rule. Draw in neutral in front of the Aberdeen bench. O'Connell to take it against Mamis. Wings control the draw. No, it's a hand pass. So that'll bring the draw back into the Aberdeen zone. Draw to the left of Vernon. O'Connell to take it for the Toros. Wings win it back. Koss gives chase, plays the body, frees the puck up for O'Connell. They've got Reisenen in front as Koss works in the corner now. Now Reisenen comes over to join the party. They'll dig along the wall. 2:32, a palindrome on the clock. Here's the Toros lead 1-0 and are out shooting the Wings 10-8 here late in period number 1. Along the near side, Toros control. Long shot from the point, sticked up and out of play by Vernon for a whistle. Shots now 11-8 in favor of the Toros, who lead 1-0. Don't know for sure. But I would imagine the Toros coaching staff pretty happy with this first period thus far. Pretty much a perfect road period. Come in, score on the power play. Outshoot your opponent. This is flicked ahead, bouncing puck. Aaron finds it. Now you just got to finish it. 120 seconds left in the period. Loose puck. Shot blocked. Then hacked to the near wall. Mucha. And McGinnis digging there. Miro wins a battle along the wall. Tries to work it forward for Loven, but it's taken away. Bendorf lost the handle. Loven can't clear. No, they did. It did leave the zone. This is a delayed offside. Carried ahead. Mucha chips it deep. Down into the corner. Burke has trouble. Now Strada finds it. Strada up to the far side, poked at, and it's off his stick. Fletcher finds it in the corner first, works it back to the point, but Dahlemer was there to tie up Burke. They both try to chase after it. They tie each other up. Probably could have called interference on either or both. This is carried ahead into the zone. Shot coming, save made. Rebound to the far side, though. It's Strada. Fletcher down low, stepped into. Talbot on him. Fletcher holding Talbot's stick. Allows Strada some space. Then Strada runs into the referee with help from Rosenbaum. That allows Dahlemer up ice. Dahlemer into the middle, but that's picked off. Now they've got Strada. He was calling for the pass. He didn't get it from Fletcher. Fletcher walks in. Save made. Rebound given. Toros clean it up. This is Kangas ahead to the far side. Dahlemer into the middle for Kangas. Leaves down low for Talbot. Shot into the glove for a whistle. 24.3. Left to go here in the first. Toros lead 1-0 and are out shooting the Wings 12-10. Draw to the left of Vernon. Pavel wins it to the wall. He goes and gets it himself. Pavel shot off the outside of the net, ends up in behind. From my vantage point, 225 feet away. That almost looked like it went in. Near side, Fletcher plays into the middle. Backhand try, hacked at, still loose. Where is it? It ends up in behind the net. Lincoln Earn guides it around to the far side. The horn sounds to end it. Toros help their goaltender out. And now some pushing and shoving after the whistle. Grabco looks none the worse for wear. He's stopped everything he's seen. Shots now even 12 aside, but the Toros lead 1-0. We'll tell you all about it on the Gooseneck Implement Intermission Report after these messages here on the Minotauros Network.
Whoa, what was that?
That's the sound of someone getting one of America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
Hey, there's mine.
Tired of waiting for your tax refund? Let the professionals at Liberty Tax help you discover America's fastest refunds. Find us at libertytax.com or call 866-871-1040 today to find a location near you. That's 866-871-1040. Liberty Tax Service, where we put the fun
and the speed
back into doing your taxes. America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
Hi, Toros fans. I'm Austin Koss. When the Toros get on the bus, the first stop is always at Applebee's. Whether it's Jamestown, Fargo, or Grand Forks, the Toros always get a good meal. The boys like Applebee's so much we eat at the Minot location too. Thanks to Applebee's, when we're on the road, the only thing we're hungry for is a win.
Applebee's 2 for $20. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
The sinister cries haunted Mary through the night. Dawn neared, and still the voice tormented her. She ran towards the safety of her car, flung open the door, and a coyote had somehow gotten locked inside. But the damaged interior was covered, thanks to Farmers Insurance. Coyote Carpool, August 1st, 2015. Talk to a farmer's agent. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm Toros forward Taylor Lance. Call Miranda Schuler, my billet mom, and your locals farmers agent at 701-838-8144.
Hey guys, my name is Steve Olschwenger, Fire Chief from Maryland Heights, Missouri. I love Firehouse Subs because you can feed your whole crew and help your community thanks to Firehouse Subs Catering. If you're planning a tailgate, an office holiday party, or anything in between, Firehouse Subs has crowd-pleasing platters starting at just $5 per person. They'll even deliver to you. And of course, you'll be helping your community because a portion of every purchase at Firehouse Subs goes towards helping first responders in our communities. The more subs folks enjoy, the more Firehouse Subs is able to help save lives.
Firehouse Subs Catering. Choose from sub, salad, or dessert platters for your next group gathering. Platters start at just $5 a person. Visit FirehouseSubs.com to find a location near you. Firehouse Subs, founded by firemen. Firehouse of America will donate 0.13% of your purchases in 2017 at all U.S. locations to the Firehouse Subs Public Safety Foundation with a minimum donation of $1 million. For full details, visit FirehouseSubs.com.
Welcome back inside the OD Ice Center here in Aberdeen, South Dakota. Toros lead the Aberdeen Wings 1-0 after one. Joining me now, Toros assistant coach Shane Wagner. First of all, I don't think we've gotten to do this on the air, so congrats on baby Mia.
Yep, thank you. Yeah, she was last Sunday, or 2 Sundays ago now. So
everyone's happy and healthy?
Yeah, everyone's happy and healthy.
Awesome. Well, now turning our attention to tonight. Couldn't ask for a better, I think, start for a road first period.
No, definitely not. You know, especially with coming in at 6 o'clock here and getting going a little late. But yeah, I've been excited to see how we react. It's kind of with our new attitude.
You know, it does seem like ever since the winning streak started, it's been a different team. And you know, obviously there was some adversity a few weeks ago, but it seems to have brought the group together.
Yeah, definitely. It's you know, especially after the we went on that sweep the first weekend. It was a different attitude on the bench. You know, we were behind in both games, and the guys stayed with it and kept pressuring.
You talk about coming from behind. Those 2 wins in a row, the one against the Wilderness and then the next weekend against Austin, games where it looks like you're down and out with 2 minutes to play. Find a way not just to tie it, but the Wilderness game you win in regulation, and then come down from down 2 with a few minutes to play against Austin to win it in overtime. You know, those are the kind of wins I think that really can change the atmosphere on the bench.
Yeah, and it's hard to explain, but the feeling is now the guys have a little more faith in themselves. I think it's just a confidence issue. I think the month of February was real tough on them, and I think they're starting to feel the pressure that they got the pressure off them. They know they can play the game and they can do well.
This is a team now in Aberdeen that we haven't seen since before Christmas. As a coach, what is the challenge with a group that you haven't really seen in that much time?
Yeah, it's definitely kind of a feel-out phase because it's been 3 months since we played them, and we played them a lot, so we kind of geared towards them. But the nice thing is we've been playing well, and we're not going to change the way we're playing. We're just going to keep going.
This could be a first-round playoff matchup, a rematch of last year's first round where we were the 1 and they were the 4, and they came in and upset us. How much do the veterans talk about sort of flipping the script on last year?
I definitely think it's in the back of their mind that they kind of want to prove a little something, which has been real interesting to see in the last few weeks. I've kind of noticed they kind of are starting to look like they want it a lot more.
Last thing before I let you go, Nick Grabko has been unreal since joining the team for the second time here, filling in. He's won the last 4 games for the Toros. I thought he should have been Central Division Star of the Week last week, stopping 62 of 65, I think, or 61 of 64. But the challenge he's had, he hasn't even gotten to practice with the team. He has to keep going back home to go to school in Chicago every week. So he's basically just coming in and playing games. That has to be difficult on him.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, from the player aspect, he's kind of living the dream. No practice all games, but as a goalie, it's a little trickier. But, it's working for him. He comes in and, to be honest with you, he prepares like a 3-year veteran. Like, he has his routine. He gets to it. He doesn't lose focus, and I think that's why he's going to have a ton of success, hopefully with us, and if not, definitely at the next level.
Looking at that challenge, is he seeing shots during the week? Is he still practicing with a group back home, or is he really just coming in, not seeing any shots all week, and then playing out of his mind like he has been?
No, I think he is back home. He's working with the Steery team, probably shooting with the U18 kids over there. But nothing compares to, he even mentioned at the speed that the Wilderness brought us that first weekend, the skill of some of the Austin kids, and but like I said, he just prepares and he's ready to go.
All right, well, we'll let you get back down to the locker room, Wags. Thanks for coming up and talking to us. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll look at all the numbers here on the Minotauros Network.
Hi, this is Carson Wayne. While we have a couple seconds, I'd like to tell you why I'm a fan of Ryan Family Dealerships. They know the only way to win someone's respect, to earn their business, is by meeting and exceeding their expectations. That's why I buy my vehicles here. Whether it's sales, parts, or service, you can be sure they'll go the extra mile for you. Take it from me, you're going to love buying from Ryan.
Your hands are a vital part of who you are, how you work, play, even how you communicate. When injury or illness strikes, the hand team at Trinity Health will be there to help restore full functionality. We specialize in surgical repairs, hand reconstruction, non-surgical interventions, and occupational therapies. Don't let damage or disorder take away your hands. See the hand team at Trinity Health. Trinity Health, reinventing health.
Hi, Toros fans. I'm Colby Enns. When the Toros get on the bus, the first stop is always at Applebee's. Whether it's Jamestown, Fargo, or Grand Forks, the Toros always get a good meal. The boys like Applebee's so much we eat at the Minot location, too. Thanks to Applebee's, when we're on the road, the only thing we're hungry for is a win.
Applebee's 2 for $20. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
Whoa, what was that?
That's the sound of someone getting one of America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
Hey, there's mine.
Tired of waiting for your tax refund? Let the professionals at Liberty Tax help you discover America's fastest refunds. Find us at libertytax.com or call 866-871-1040 today to find a location near you. That's 866-871-1040. Liberty Tax Service, where we put the fun
and the speed
back into doing your taxes. America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
All in one place, you can get a fabulous coffee, the best burger in town, arrange a meeting for up to 30 people, and begin your next trip, whether business or vacation. It's Minot's newest, most architecturally beautiful, versatile structure, the Minot International Airport. The Trestle Tap House and Cafe with Caribou Coffee and customizable meeting spaces are just a couple of the amenities offered. The Minot International Airport. See the world from home.
Captain's Cove Seafood Restaurant invites you in for your favorite seafood as well as steak, chicken, and lots of great burgers and sandwiches. The Cove has fish and chips, crab, shrimp, and all-you-can-eat meals. Captain's Cove, where fishing is made easy. 1735 South Broadway in Minot.
Throughout the areas we serve, First International Bank and Trust employees are actively involved in helping our customers and communities grow. This is Kevin Vigestead from First International Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Whether it's coaching a Little League team, leading through involvement with nonprofit organizations, or a proud Beaver booster, know that all of us at First International Bank and Trust are committed to giving back to the places where we live and work.
Welcome back inside the Odie Ice Center here in Aberdeen, South Dakota. Toros lead by a score of 1-0 in this one on Nolan Sawchuk's second of the season. It came on a 5-on-3 power play. Toros are 1 for 2 on the man advantage. Aberdeen is 0 for 1, so the Toros Century Iowa penalty kill is even. Or is perfect, I should say. And the Gooseneck Implement power play 1 for 2. Grabko is 12 of 12 for shots and saves. Vernon 11 of 12 for Aberdeen. Penalties, I've already mentioned the number. It was Britt for tripping at 7:41, then Kelly for slashing at 8:06. That's what gave the Toros the two-man advantage that they cashed in on. Cole O'Connell with a trip at 12:07 that the Toros killed off. Looking around the rest of the league, New Jersey over Johnstown 3-2 early in the third. Mid-second, Cooley and Janesville, their aces. Austin and the Magicians starting the second period scoreless in the Spam Can. Brookings leads the Wilderness 1-0. That one is starting period number 2. Toros still have a chance of tracking down the Minnesota Wilderness. Just 3 points behind the Wilderness, and we go there next weekend. So a little help from Brookings. And then taking care of business on our own next weekend, and the Toros could find themselves in third place, which would mean Austin instead of Aberdeen in the first round. Odessa 2-1 on Topeka. That one's through one. End of one in Shreveport, where the Ice Rays lead the Mudbugs. Gosh, I love that name, the Mudbugs. That's a fun one. But it's 2-1 Ice Rays in Louisiana. Out east, Wilkes-Barre and Northeast, they are scoreless about 13 minutes in. Down south again, Amarillo and Lone Star, they're scoreless about to hit the first break. And out on the last frontier, Fairbanks at Kenai is, of course, not yet underway. Looking at the Division I scoreboard, Blake Lazat scored for St. Cloud, but they fell 4-1 to Air Force. Providence leads Clarkson 1-0 through 2. In the second, Minnesota State over Minnesota Duluth 2-1, and Notre Dame in overtime beat Michigan Tech 4-3. Lastly, we'll take a look at the NHL scoreboard. Perhaps Page chose a bad time to refresh.
He's in great company. No doubt about that. Meanwhile,
that's not what I wanted. As much as I enjoy watching Blackhawks games, definitely don't want to be watching one right now. Here we go. Canadians 1-0 over the Sabres. That one is in the third. 3-1 Penguins trail the Devils. That's through 2. End of one in St. Louis, where the Blues lead the Canucks 1-0. Ducks and Jets are aces through 1. And Stars lead the Bruins 1-0. The Coyotes not in action tonight, but They have signed former Minotauro Merrick Madsen to an entry-level deal. He's actually reporting to Tucson of the AHL. Is Merrick. He'll finish the year in the AHL, where he may, I haven't looked at scheduling, he may actually cross paths with Scott Dornbrock, as Dorney, after finishing his senior season at Miami, Ohio, signed a amateur tryout contract with the San Antonio Rampage. We'll check the AHL scores. I don't see any of their teams in action, so no need to check box scores to see if they are in fact playing. Actually, no, San Antonio is playing tonight. Take a quick look at their box score. See if Dorney cracked the lineup. It does not look like Dornbrock in the lineup yet for San Antonio. And I don't see Tucson playing. So that'll do it as we finish checking up on Toro alum. We'll take a commercial break. When we come back, we'll have the start of period number 2 here on the Minotauros Network.
I'm here at the year's hottest stag pool party.
Put your antlers up.
Where? Some poor guy's backyard. These stags are bringing down the house. Seriously, deer are ripping holes in the pool cover. They're trampling patio furniture. And all the damage was covered, thanks to Farmers Insurance. Stag Pool Party, October 27th, 2014. Talk to a farmer's agent. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm Taurus forward Taylor Lance. Call Miranda Schuler, my billet mom, and your locals farmers agent at 701-838-8144.
Hey guys, my name is Steve Olschwenger, Fire Chief from Maryland Heights, Missouri, and I love Firehouse Subs. Take their meatball sub, for example. It's loaded wall-to-wall with Italian meatballs and a zesty marinara with melted provolone on a toasted roll. And when I say take their meatball sub, I mean it. Grab a medium meatball sub combo to go right now, just $6. But don't forget, the reason Firehouse Subs is driven to make the best subs anywhere is simple. The more subs you enjoy, the more they're able to help save lives, because a portion of every purchase goes towards first responders in our communities.
The Firehouse Sub Meatball Sub Combo. Medium meatball sub, your choice of chips and a 22-ounce drink. Get it hot and ready in our to-go box, now just $6 for a limited time only. Order online now at firehousesubs.com. Firehouse Subs, founded by firemen. Firehouse of America will donate 0.13% of your purchases in 2017 at all U.S. locations to the Firehouse Subs Public Safety Foundation with a minimum donation of $1 million. For full details, visit firehousesubs.com.
Hi, Toros fans. I'm Alex Adams. When the Toros get on the bus, the first stop is always Applebee's. Whether it's Jamestown, Fargo, or Grand Forks, the Toros always get a good meal. The boys like Applebee's so much, we eat at the Minot location too. Thanks to Applebee's, when we're on the road, the only thing we're hungry for is a win.
Applebee's 2 for $20. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
Take care of your feet, and they'll take care of you. The foot and ankle specialists at Trinity Health can help with both surgical and non-surgical solutions. So, patients who suffer from foot and ankle related issues can say, "So long, heel pain. Catch you later, corns. Hasta la vista, hammer toes." Relieve pain now and help prevent future discomfort. Diagnosis and treatment is available today. Trinity Health, reinventing health.
We live in such a fast-paced world. It's always go, go, go. When I'm out for a run, it's my time. It's the best way to start your day. Crossing the line of that marathon, it's the biggest reward you can get. I want my customers to achieve their goals and go above and beyond. I'm Nikki Ladegi, and I'm one of the running experts at Shields.
Shields, when it comes to gear and expert advice, we're right there with you in Bismarck, Minot, Grand Forks, Fargo, and Moorhead.
Hello, I'm Steve Funningsland, consumer lender at First Western Bank and Trust and sports enthusiast. Employees at First Western know the importance of teamwork in their day-to-day banking duties to best serve the community. I know the Minot and surrounding area high school and college athletic teams know the importance of teamwork as well. We want to wish all local teams good luck in their athletic endeavors this year. Stay safe on the courts, on the fields, on the rinks, and in the gyms. We look forward to watching you succeed. With familiar faces you know, who know you by name, First Western Bank and Trust, you can bank on us, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
All in one place, you can get a fabulous coffee, the best burger in town. Arrange a meeting for up to 30 people and begin your next trip, whether business or vacation. It's Minot's newest, most architecturally beautiful, versatile structure, the Minot International Airport. The Trestle Tap House and Cafe with Caribou Coffee and customizable meeting spaces are just a couple of the amenities offered. The Minot International Airport. See the world from home.
Welcome back inside the ODI Center here in Aberdeen, South Dakota, as we get ready for Toros and Wings. Shots on goal even at 12 aside, but it's Nolan Sawchuk's second of the season. It came with the Toros on a two-man advantage as the Toros up 1-0 as we get ready to start period number 2. Apparently, there were some David Hasselhoff videos playing on Hockey TV. We don't control the video feed when we're on the road, so I have no idea the story behind that. And as I said on Twitter, I didn't even notice. The only time I get distracted here while working is if someone comes by with something that smells edible. Toros will now work from left to right on your radio dial or computer monitor, depending on how you are tuned into the Minotauros Network, AM 1390 KRRZ or HockeyTV.com. And, of course, you can always listen live worldwide. GoToros.com/listen-live. Not sure what the delay is here. Apparently they're just going to run the clock all the way down rather than, stop it and just put 20 minutes on the clock. Ice looks set. And away we go. Puck is dropped. Toros control. D-to-D in their own zone. Lincoln Earn comes back across for Foose. Foose looks back for Earn. Earn chops ahead. Chipped into the zone on the near side. Loven gave chase, but the Wings broke it up. Trouble at their own blue line now for the Wings. Mucha pokes at it, but it's chopped into the Toro bench for a whistle. 19:39 left to play in period number 2. Toros lead by 1. Choppy first 21 seconds of the period. As the linesman goes down, they'll bring the draw back into the Aberdeen zone. 1,179 seconds remain in the period as we'll have a draw to the right of Vernon. Eventually controlled by Bendorf. Plays the far side around Earn and then gets it back. Bendorf looking to drive the net. He's got Burke. Far post save made by Grabko. Follow-up try fought off as well. Rebound kicked into the near side corner. Bendorf plays back to the point for Spillum. His return pass is broken up by Earn. It's chopped along the near wall, and the Toros take over. They'll push play into the offensive zone on the near side. Green looks to chip it deep and chase it down. He's walled off by Spillum. They'll dig in the near side corner. Lovin's there. He can't walk out of the corner with it, however. Green's pass back to the point is intercepted by Burke, and the Wings will go the other way. Burke plays it back to the blue line. The Toros take over there. Pass ahead for Green is off the mark, and Spillum takes over in his own zone. He'll play catch with Captain Kelly. Spillum back up ice for Burke, who touches that into the zone to negate the icing, and it rolls all the way down for Colby Enns. Enns plays across Sawchuk. Sawchuk tosses up ice for Pavel. Pavel chips it into the zone. Out of his net to stop that is Vernon. He'll leave it there. Senard never got it as Pavel stepped in, took it away, threw it in front. Turnaround try off the post for Keenan Lund. Lund plays it down low. Pavel looking to work out from behind. Now he'll leave it for Belisle. Belisle looking to turn off Sikoli. He plays it in behind the net. Lund couldn't get it. It was taken over instead by Mikowski. Taken away at the red line by Sawchuk. He dumps it in, but Mikowski's quickly on it. Harassed by Belisle. Far side, Pavel steps into him, and the puck is punched down into the Toro zone. Enns Looks to leave it behind for Sawchuk. Had to come and dig it out himself, did Enns. He plays across to the near side, and Lund pushes play up ice. Keenan Lund into the zone. Tries a shot. That one's gobbled up by Vernon for a whistle. 18 minutes exactly to play here in period number 2. Shots on goal even at 14. Toros still lead by 1. Draw will be to the left of Vernon. Talbot, Dahlimer, and Kangas in front of McGinnis and Rosenbaum, but Pitters wins the draw back into the corner. Britt has trouble with Dahlimer, who pins him to the wall there. Talbot steps in and takes it away. He's pinned. Help comes from Kangas. Kangas looking to work it back to the point. It's worked over instead by a pair of wings and chops it down low for Dahlimer. Dahlimer has Talbot going to the front. Shot from a tough angle. Save made. Rebound given. Dahlimer kicks to the stick and looks to work around the wall. Attack to tape doesn't work a second time for Dahlimer, and the wings will go the other way. Dumped into the zone by Molinar. And the Toros take back over. Ahead, that missed Kangas. Played back into the Toros zone where the Toros D take over. Rosenbaum looks up ice for Dahlimer. He couldn't catch that pass, and Britt in his own zone plays across. It comes right back to Britt. He'll fire one up along the near side wall. It's rolled deep into the Toros zone. McGinnis on it there. Connor McGinnis forced to turn, plays back to the blue line. Murphy into the zone for the Wings. Murphy shot, save made. Rebound given to the near side corner. Murphy's on it there. Murphy played around to the near side. Back to the point. Sinard. He'll just roll it deep down low. Pitters is there. Pitters out from behind. Tries to work it back to the point, but the Toros take it away. Pushing play along the near side is O'Connell. He can't chase it down after he chipped around Sinard. Ahead for Fletcher. Fletcher gains the line, leaves off near side. Shot coming. That goes wide. Rebound to the far wall. Hacked out to neutral ice. Chasing it down is Austin Koss. Koss bumped down using his body to protect. O'Connell plays into the middle for Rysonen. It doesn't get there. Mikowski digs. Mikowski leaves off far side, pass into the middle. Amis flips one towards the front, but it's blocked off into the skates of Burke. Burke, the leading scorer for the Wings, tries a backhander. That goes up and over. Rebound comes out in front. Burke carries into the corner. Burke looks up top to the point. Spillum looking for a lane. Thinks he has one. Shot save made. Rebound given by Grabko, but it's kicked around to the far side for Rysonen. Rysonen has trouble there. He plays it back to the D. Earn flips ahead for Rysonen, and the Toros look to attack, but the chip for O'Connell didn't get through. Dangerously close to too many men as the Wings had that puck go into their change, but apparently everything there was clean. Into the zone. Rysonen tries a shot. Put up and out of play for a whistle by the goalie, Vernon. 15:27 left to play in period number 2. Toros lead the Wings 1-0. Vernon now has a brief delay as he adjusts his equipment. Draw to the right of Vernon. Controlled by Lovin, tries to drag to the front, but he's walled off. Green's there in support. He's tied up by Spillum. Puck ahead on the far side, out to neutral ice for Burke. Burke looks to chip into the zone around Enns. Enns and Burke shoulder off each other in the corner. It's dug out instead by Bendorf. Puck worked back to the point. Kept there, dumped down low for Burke. Poked away from him. Far wall. Toros look to start up ice. It's out to neutral before Britt takes over. Dumped into the Toro zone. They'll wave off icing for some reason, so Enns will play across for Sawchuk. Sawchuk stepped into by Strata. Sawchuk wins the battle, plays ahead along the wall. Mucha carries out. Miro comes to the near side, and Green will just dump that in as the Toros want to change. Up the near side for the diminutive Strata. Taken away from him by Green, who plays back and then heads to the bench to complete the change. Pavel line out, long pass, that missed Belial, and will go for an icing. Icing's brought to you by Minot's Finest Collision Center. Draw will be to the left of Grabko. 14:21 to play here in period number 2. Shots now 17-15 in favor of the Wings, but it's the Toros who lead 1-0. While we've got a moment, a big thank you to Integrity Outdoor Living and Dustin Mayer taking care of my driveway while I'm gone. This one's dumped in. Keeps my poor girlfriend from having to clean up the mess while I'm down here in Aberdeen. Keeps me out of the doghouse. I appreciate it, guys. This is Belisle. Plays back. Apparently McGinnis didn't hold the line, and he reacts with much disbelief. 13:52 to go here in period number 2. Toros still lead. Draw in neutral. Pavel line stays out. He'll take this draw against Pitters. Pavel wins it back cleanly. Hammered into the zone. Vernon out of his net to stop this. Played off to the far side, taken away by Pavel. Down the wall for Belisle. They'll dig there. Squirts free. Lund finds it. Lund can't hold the line, and Pitters scoops it and looks to attack. Pitters plays into the middle, unable to find the handle. Was Molinaire. Toros take it away, and Keenan Lund will chip. He'll look to chase while his mates peel off to change. Lund working against a pair of Wings. They eventually take it away, and it's fired up ice. Into the zone. Pitters broken up by Talbot. They work down low. Pitters behind the net looking to work it to the front. Grabko with the stick is able to scoop it up and cover. Now we've got some pushing and shoving. Won't let anything come of this. 12:59 left to play here in period number 2. Penalty box doors remain suspiciously closed. So it all falls under the boys will be boys rule, and we'll have a draw 5-on-5 to the left of Nick Grabko. Draw one back by the Toros. Hammered around to the near side. Dahlemer has trouble with a trio of Wings. Kept at the point. Dumped down low. Taken away at the side of the net. It looked like Talbot was tripped down, but the Toros start the other way anyways. Dahlemer has his pocket picked by Murphy, and they'll look to attack with the Wings. He rolls it deep again, does Murphy. Sam Foose is on it. Quickly moves it back around to Dahlemer on the near side. Dolly space quickly taken away. He's going to have to look for help. What do we got? From our vantage point here in the press box, I cannot see that area of the ice at all. So, those of you watching on Hockey TV probably have a better idea of what happened than I do. 2 blind spots on this rink here from the press box. The near side half wall in the Toro zone and behind the Aberdeen net right now. So, on the face-off, Sawchuk touches it back for ends. Taken away by the Wings. Noble spinning on the far side, punches it back to the point. This is Britt from the blue line. Carries all the way to the near point and then just chops one down that hits a leg and carries the circle. Sawchuk got tackled from behind. Reisanen touches back for ends. Gets it to Sawchuk, and he'll start up ice on the near side. Saw uses the glass to chip that ahead. Arm is up for icing, and the Toros can't win the race. 11:55 left to go in period number 2. Draw will be to the right of Grabko. Toros poke it out to neutral ice, but it's dumped right back in. Sawchuk, side of his own net. Comes ahead to the near. Finds Koss. Koss chips it. It'll bounce on net. Vernon will stop his pressure coming. He's forced to cover Hungry Hippo style. It was O'Connell looking to fly by. 11:38 left to go in period number 2. Toros lead by an ace. Draw to the left of Vernon, Lovin, and Noble to take it. Noble wins it into the corner. Kelly interfered with Mucha. That went uncalled, and now at the line, Burke. Stepped into by Green. The puck dumped into the Toro zone. Grabko leaves for McGinnis. McGinnis quickly pressured, turns it over, thrown in front. One-timer goes wide. In behind, the rebound. Played up top to Spillum. Sweeps along the blue line to the far side. Kelly, his shot's blocked by traffic. Into the far corner. Bendorf looking for it there. He's leaned on, but the puck rolled deep to Noble. Noble looking to come out from behind. He's dogged nicely by the Toros, but now a shot from the point. Kicked wide off Spillum's stick by Grabko. Toros now looking to attack. This is Lovin. Tries a shot. It goes wide. Rebound to the far side. Mucha. He's taken into the wall by Burke. Two of the league's top 5 scorers. Two of the league's top 3 goal scorers. Burke and Mucha. Burke has 28 tucks on the year. Mucha, 30. Miro's the Toros' first 30-goal scorer, and he almost got 31 as that went off the glove and the mask of the goaltender. He thought he had it in the glove. Didn't realize it until it rang off his ear hole. He's still looking at the glove a little bit, as if in disbelief. Far side wall, kept at the point. Long shot, stopped by Grabko. Rebound given right to the stick of Lincoln Earn. Chopped out to neutral ice. Sinnard dumps it down. Foose is back on it again. Foose retreats behind the Toro net. We're halfway home. 600 seconds left to play here in period number 2. So the middle point of the middle period. And this one's rolled around to the far side. Toros lead 1-0. Sawchuk, second of the year in the first. The only goal to speak of in this one. Long shot. Fought off by Grabko. Rebound given to the far side. Strada stepped into. The battle won nicely, and the Toros will start up ice. Mucha. Miro tried to dump it, but it's broken up. Follow-up try does get deep, and the Toros get fresh troops on. Strada showing his frustration when Sinnard didn't fire that pass up quick enough. That's the second time he's done that. He's been off cherry picking and gets mad when the pass doesn't get there. They dig in the corner. Toros take it away. Pavel plays to the point. Sinnard can't chip it past Belisle. The pass ahead for Lund was just out of his reach. He touches niftily for Pavel. Pavel walks in, wires. That one goes wide. Rebound to the far side. Sawchuk keeps it at the point down the wall for Pavel. Pavel and Pitters dig. Lund pokes it back to the point. Another shot just deep into the near corner. Belisle plays the body on Mikowski on the near side. Lund there to dig, and so is Pavel. Pitters, Sinnard, and Strada all lurking as well. Sinnard, some cross checks to the side of Lund. This is Pitters in behind the net. Pitters starts up the far side. Belisle steps into him, and the Toros take over. Sawchuk just chips that into the middle and won't go far enough for icing. Sinnard takes over, plays one up ice. He missed Strada with it. It rolls deep into the Toros zone. Pitters is on it first, throws to the front. They jam at it. The Toros clear it out, but it's kept at the point. Spinning down the wall is Weigel, looking to center, broken up, and the rebound is cleared. And what do we got? I believe we've got matching minors. There was a battle raging in front. It'll be ends to the box and Fletcher as well. So, matching roughing minors. For some reason, the Aberdeen scorebook, there we go. Now they've put Fletcher's penalty up. So the draw in the Toro zone, we're going 4-on-4. Toros control. This is Rosenbaum. Rosie. Not given much time behind the net. He finds McGinnis. McGinnis keeps it moving around for Dahlimer. Dahlimer into the middle for Rosenbaum. Rosenbaum carries ahead for the Toros. Into the middle for Talbot. Broken up. Someone's lost a stick, however. It's Weigel. Poked away. It's in behind Dahlimer. Can't take it away from Pitters. And Pitters will start up ice. Into the zone. It's rolled deep. McGinnis is on it first. McGinnis pushed off the puck, but he's able to keep it to the far side. And Talbot speeds ahead into the zone. Talbot tries a drag move. Looks to center. It's broken up. Pitters. They had Dahlimer and Rosenbaum crashing. Now a shot that's blocked up and over. It comes to the side of the net. Players crash into each other behind the net. Meanwhile, 3-on-3 up ice. This is Dahlimer. Drops for Earn. Lincoln Earn just rolls it deep. And kicks into the slot. Not the most organized hockey here the last couple of moments. This is Spillum into the zone. He looks to center. No one's there. Now the team's trading end-to-end chances. Bendorf in the corner. Earn just takes it right away from him. And then leaves for Foose. Up ice. Mucha had it get caught in the linesman's skates. And the Toros will have to try again. Far side. Touched up ice again. The Toros can't leave the zone. This time Miro does. Miro ahead. Loven did well to stay on side. Now Miro carries deep. He's forced to turn. Looks up top. Quick shot. Save made on Sawchuk by Vernon. Saw coming on a change was lost. The Wings had no idea where he was. But Vernon up to the task. 6 seconds left in the 4-on-4. This is where if you're the Wings, you're going to want to try to hit Fletcher coming out of the box when you win the draw, as the draw is in Aberdeen zone. Pavel, Belisle, Lund, and Sawchuk. So the Toros going 3 forwards and a defenseman to answer the fact that the Strata line's out. The extra defenseman will be Colby Enns, who's released from the box now. Strata looks to dangle his way into the zone. Backhand try, goes up and over. Rebound to the near side, Senard. Senard plays into the corner where Lund takes over. Keenan Lund, the quickest of the Toros, plays out to neutral ice. Not much farther before the Wings take it back. Banked ahead, far side in front of the bench. Pass for Strata is off the mark, and the Toros take over. This is Lund. It's poked away from him, but it rolls into the zone. Pavel can't take it away from Senard. Colby Enns keeps it at the point, chops down the wall. Senard punches it right back ahead. Sicoli, dogged by Lund, leaves off for Strata. Strata can't find the handle, and it's banked ahead. Belisle. Fritz Belisle onto the attack for the Toros. Carries wide into the zone, hits the brakes, looks to spin back the way he came, banks back to the point. McGinnis steps into one, that goes wide. Rebound checks up in the near corner. Senard guides it ahead for Strata. Strata, watched by Rosenbaum, plays into the middle. That was off the mark. McGinnis finds it and plays off to the far side. This is Lund. Plays back. Strata line off, and I imagine the Pavel line will follow as this is touched in by Rysanen, so no icing. Britt around the near side, watched by Rysanen, so he leaves it in behind for Weigel. Weigel ahead for Britt on the near side half wall. Looks out to neutral ice and Pitters. Pitters banks one to the Toro blue line and Fletcher. He missed it, and it goes for a Minot's finest collision center icing with 4:44. A palindrome on the clock. Here in period number 2, Toros lead 1-0 on Nolan Sawchuk's first period power play goal. Draw will be to the right of Vernon after the icing. Pitters and O'Connell to take the draw. Wings win it and send it all the way down. Will this go far enough for icing? It will. So, 4:36, the Wings got 8 seconds of rest. And we'll do it again to the right of Vernon. Pitters and O'Connell. O'Connell wins it back. Earn holds at the point. Now he looks to carry down the wall. It's scooped off his stick. He had his glove slashed off, did Earn. Dumped down into the Toros zone. Lincoln Earn's back on it. Sans Mitten. He plays around to the near side, and this one will go for icing on the Toros. 4:19 left to go in period number 2. Shots now 22-19 in favor of the Wings. Draw will be to the right of Grabko. Quick shot off the draw, goes wide off the stick of Sinnard. Reisanen chops out. Will O'Connell be able to get to this? He cannot. It's chipped ahead for Burke. Touched by Noble into the zone. Noble shot blocked by Foose. Noble's back on it, however. He plays up top to the point. Kept and chopped down the wall. They keep it moving down into the corner for Noble. He lets it lie for Burke. Burke is tied up by O'Connell. In behind. Enns steps in. They continue to dig. Puck free. Banked ahead to the near side. Koss chips it into the zone. No icing. Kangas plays the body. They fall down. It was him and Mikowski, and the puck is out to neutral for Burke, who needs a change and rolls it deep. Near side with 3-2-1 showing on the game clock. Dahlemer into the zone, leaves off far side. Talbot, quick shot, save made by Vernon. Nice pass by Dahlemer. Austin Dahlemer has gone a long time without a goal. I believe 17 games, but he's got 15 helpers in those 17 games, so the offense is still coming. He just can't find the back of the net. But he sure is setting up his line mates. Is Dolly. Draw to the right. Bouncing puck. Talbot finds it in the corner. Comes across for Kangas. Kangas spins it to the middle. He missed everyone. Talbot hit hard on the far side. The puck squirts free. Strada looks to get it and go. Stepping in was Enns. And now Strada got up high on Enns, which can't believe I'm actually saying. After that puck had moved. At least he tried to. He had to jump into him. Still only got him in the armpit. Puck in behind the Toro net. Wings have it. Quick shot fought off by Grabko. Rebound corralled by Dahlemer. Touches ahead for Talbot. Talbot looking to attack. Hits the brakes. He was looking for Dahlemer going to the back post. And now the Wings will try to turn quickly. Into the zone. The pass missed everyone. Down into the corner. Sawchuk after it, but the Wings are there. They're working behind the net. All the way up to the far point. Long shot from Kelly. Gloved and held by Grabko, whose goal stick went flying. Did he get crashed into in that scrum? Draw will be to the left of Grabko. Shots now 23-20 with 1:58 left to go here in the second. Toros lead 1-0 though. Here in period number 2. Draw will be to the left of Grabko. Loven and Pitters. Pitters finds it in his own skates, carries into the corner. Loven meets him there. Far side they dig. McGinnis steps into a man. It was Fletcher. They all fall down, and the Toros will start up ice. They get as far as their own blue line before the Wings take it back, however. Dumped in. Back on it is Rosenbaum. He'll quickly move it to the far side, but it's taken away. Jammed out front. Turnaround try. Save made by Grabko. Shots on goal in the first were 12-12. It's 12-8 this period. In favor of the Wings. Draw to the left of Grabko. Controlled by the Wings. Pitters in the corner, poked away from him. Pavel flips one out to neutral. This will go for icing. It never got there. It never got to the goal line. The player played it at the bottom of the circle. That's inexcusable. Draw to the left of Grabko. Pavel again to take it. Hammered around to the near side. Toros leave the zone, and now on the attack. Belisle's shot, it's in! Fritz Belisle doubles the Toro lead. So the icing ends up helping the Toros as they win the draw, break out beautifully, and Belisle rips one by Vernon, and it's 2-0 Toros. Fritz Belisle for the Toros has doubled the lead as the Toros now control off the draw. Gets goal number 8 on the season for Fritz. Or Fritz Belize, if you believe the Aberdeen PA guy. This is kicked free down low. Big collision behind the net. Noble. Are we getting a penalty on this? Toros won't be allowed to change. What's the ruling? Who knows? Lincoln earned his 11th assist of the year on Belisle's 8th. Wings control off the draw. 30 seconds left. A shot wide. They're trying to bake it to the front. Follow-up try. That goes wide as well. Mucha finds it. Tries to play out for Green, but the Wings find it and chip it deep. Toros are on it quickly. Foose with 20 seconds to go in the period. Plays out to neutral. That a hand pass? Maybe? Okay. Draw will stay. Chris Gillespie checking in. He agrees it wasn't an icing. I assume watching down in Colorado. As that one's hammered up and out of play. Ooh, look out. Sawchuk went to play that off the glass. And he missed by a couple 15 feet. And everyone appears to be okay. But yikes. Toros control off the draw again. Just 10 seconds left in the period. Sawchuk ahead This one's thrown on net, put up off the glass by Vernon. Rebound to the near side. Weigel will eat it along the wall for a whistle. We're through 2. Toros lead by 2. We'll take a break, come back and tell you all about it after these messages here on the Minotauros Network.
Hi, Taros fans. I'm Lincoln Earn. When the Taros are on the road, we always stop at Applebee's. They always take care of the Taros, giving us the fuel we need to win away from the Mesa. The boys love to eat there after home games, too. Thanks to Applebee's, when we're on the road, the only thing we're hungry for is a win.
Applebee's 2 for $20. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
Daniel the deer danced everywhere. He pranced through fields and jigged through rivers. Then he saw it. What a stage! A place no deer had dared dance before. The hood of a brand new car. Hey, my car! And the car was covered, thanks to Farmers Insurance. Deer Dance Floor, December 1st, 2014. Talk to a farmer's agent. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm Taros forward Taylor Lance. Call Miranda Schuler, my billet mom, and your locals farmers agent at 701-838-8144.
Whoa, what was that?
That's the sound of someone getting one of America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
Hey, there's mine.
Tired of waiting for your tax refund? Let the professionals at Liberty Tax help you discover America's fastest refunds. Find us at libertytax.com or call 866-871-1040 today to find a location near you. That's 866-871-1040. Liberty Tax Service, where we put the fun
and the speed
back into doing your taxes. America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
Welcome back inside the Odie Ice Center here in Aberdeen, South Dakota. You've got the Gooseneck Implement Intermission Report. I'm Ken Oda. Joining me, as always, is assistant coach Shane Wagner. Wags, that period probably had some stretches you guys on the bench weren't happy with, but in the end, you come out of it, you double the lead, and it's 2-0 going into the third, so you got to be pretty happy with the overall result.
Yeah, it's been a good result. You know, probably not the kind of the work we wanted through that period, but yet again, this is a good team, and we're going to have those kind of downflows, but it's good to see a kid like Fritzy, who's been really good for us here late, get rewarded with something.
You know, and that's I had already planned before Fritz scored that goal to talk to you about that line. Pavel, Lund, and Belial has really been dominant. I think just last week in the work they did against Austin, limiting Travis Kothenbuthel, this league's second leading scorer, to just 2 power play assists on the first night and completely off the score sheet, you know, at even strength for the entire weekend. That line's been great defensively and chip in with some timely offense. Lund has a game-tying goal in the comeback win on Friday. Pavel set up the overtime winner, and now Fritz with a big goal here to double the lead and give you guys a little cushion heading into the third.
Yeah, definitely. We can't say enough about that line, but it, pure grit, determination, and that speed from all three of them kills, and I think teams down the stretch are going to probably start to key on them a little bit more than they have, but yet again, it's hard to match or to try to do anything against that kind of speed and that kind of grit.
And now here tonight, we've seen them mostly match up against Joey Strada's line, and I don't think I've said Joey Strada's name very much at all.
No, we haven't noticed them too much. They've had a few spurts where they've gotten the puck to the net, but yet again, that's a team over there that has 4 lines of strong work, so they might get it from somewhere else.
You mentioned that that's a deep team with 4 lines, so how much matching up is there? Like I said, I've noticed the Pavel lines out there, but at a certain point, they've got so much offense, do you just kind of worry about what you're doing and not trying to match up?
Yeah, definitely. With the way it is, and some of the linesmen calling what they call, you can't really pick and choose who you want to face here. So we kind of just went in with the mentality that you got to be ready to go.
I wasn't going to bring it up, but now that you mentioned it, right before the goal, that icing, that puck was played a good 5-6 feet from the goal line. It was just at the bottom of the circle. Did the officials even say anything to you about it?
No, I was hoping for my bad or something there, but I think they, instead of getting yelled at, they just get it away, and hopefully they know that, which I don't know is the case, but they know that they missed that one. I mean, it's clear cut. You see him grab it before the goal line.
Yeah. Well, with that, I'll let you go get ready for the third. Thanks for coming up.
Thanks.
And we'll talk to you tomorrow. That's Toros assistant coach Shane Wagner. We'll take a break here on the Gooseneck Implement Intermission Report. When we come back, we'll take you through all the math around the hockey world after these messages here on the Minotauros Network.
Hi, Toros fans. I'm Austin Koss. When the Toros get on the bus, the first stop is always at Applebee's. Whether it's Jamestown, Fargo, or Grand Forks, the Toros always get a good meal. The boys like Applebee's so much we eat it at the Minot location too. Thanks to Applebee's, when we're on the road, the only thing we're hungry for is a win.
Applebee's 2 for $20. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
The sinister cries haunted Mary through the night. Dawn neared, and still the voice tormented her. She ran towards the safety of her car, flung open the door, and a coyote had somehow gotten locked inside. But the damaged interior was covered, thanks to Farmers Insurance. Coyote Carpool, August 1st, 2015. Talk to a farmer's agent. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm Toros forward Taylor Lance. Call Miranda Schuler, my billet mom, and your locals farmers agent at 701-838-8144.
Hey guys, my name is Steve Olschwenger, Fire Chief from Maryland Heights, Missouri. I love Firehouse Subs because you can feed your whole crew and help your community thanks to Firehouse Subs Catering. If you're planning a tailgate, an office holiday party, or anything in between, Firehouse Subs has crowd-pleasing platters starting at just $5 per person. They'll even deliver to you. And of course, you'll be your community because a portion of every purchase at Firehouse Subs goes towards helping first responders in our communities. The more subs folks enjoy, the more Firehouse Subs is able to help save lives.
Firehouse Subs Catering. Choose from sub, salad, or dessert platters for your next group gathering. Platters start at just $5 a person. Visit FirehouseSubs.com to find a location near you. Firehouse Subs, founded by firemen. Firehouse of America will donate 0.13% of your purchases in 2017 at all U.S. locations to the Firehouse Subs Public Safety Foundation with a minimum donation of $1 million. For full details, visit FirehouseSubs.com.
You're gonna love Fire from Ryan.
Hi, this is Carson Wentz. While we have a couple seconds, I'd like to tell you why I'm a fan of Ryan Family Dealerships. They know the only way to win someone's respect, to earn their business, is by meeting and exceeding their expectations. That's why I buy my vehicles here. Whether it's sales, parts, or service, you can be sure they'll go the extra mile for you. Take it from me, you're going to love buying from Ryan.
Your hands are a vital part of who you are, how you work, play, even how you communicate. When injury or illness strikes, the hand team at Trinity Health will be there to help restore full functionality. We specialize in surgical repairs, hand reconstruction, non-surgical interventions, and occupational therapies. Don't let damage or disorder take away your hands. See the hand team at Trinity Health. Trinity Health, reinventing health.
Welcome back inside the Odie Ice Center here in Aberdeen, South Dakota, where the Toros lead the Aberdeen Wings by a score of 2-0. In a matchup of two of the league's hottest teams, the Wings on a 7-game heater, the Toros winners of 5 in a row. Obviously, one of those is going to end tonight. Recap this one for you. Shots 12-9 in the second period in favor of Aberdeen. That brings the game totals to 24-21. Also in favor of the Wings, but it's not the shots on goal that matter. It's the ones that go in. Toros lead that category 2-0. Sawchuk unassisted. Got his second of the year at 8:42 of the first. It came with the Toros on a 2-man advantage. I still can't believe that's unassisted. Anyways, then in the second, 18:54, so just a minute 6 left in the period when Fritz Belisle, after a horrible icing call, Toros win a draw. Pavel won it back. They move it to Lincoln Earn. Earn rings it around to the near side. Fritz Belisle speeds down the near wall, cuts in as he hits the top of the circle and rips one by Matt Vernon for his 8th of the season, and it gave the Toros a 2-0 lead, which is where we stand now in the second intermission, as the Toros' run of failing to score during intermission continues now into its 7th season. Looking at the out-of-town board, the New Jersey Titans top the Johnstown Tomahawks 5-2. Janesville 4-1 over Cooley with 15.5 to play. Start of the third in Austin, the Bruins and the Magicians are still scoreless. Brookings and the Wilderness 3 aside after 2. End of 2 in Odessa, the Jackalopes and the Roadrunners are deuces. 4-2, the Corpus Christi Ice Rays lead the Mudbugs in Shreveport. Northeast 2-0 over Wilkes-Barre as they're about to hit the second break. They're minute 25 from the turn in Lone Star where the Brahmas lead the Bulls 1-0. And, of course, not yet underway on the last frontier. It's the Fairbanks Ice Dogs at the Kenai River Brown Bears. Updating the college hockey tournament. Notre Dame 4-3 in overtime over Michigan Tech. Air Force 4-1 over St. Cloud, but Toro alum Blake Lazat had the only marker for St. Cloud. Providence over Clarkson 1-0. And that one is a minute 30 from going final and 5.5 left to play. And it's Minnesota State leading Minnesota Duluth 2-1. Looking at the NHL scoreboard. Canadiens 3-0 over the Sabres. That's a final. It took overtime, but the Devils topped the Penguins 4-3. The Blues over the Canucks 2-1. That's through 40 minutes. Same with the Jets and the Ducks 2-1 through 40 minutes in favor of Winnipeg. And halfway through the second, the Stars lead the Bruins still 1-0 there. That will do it for the Gooseneck Implement Intermission Report. When we come back, we'll have the start of period number 3 after these messages here on the Minotauros Network.
Hi, Toros fans. I'm Colby Enns. When the Toros get on the bus, the first stop is always at Applebee's. Whether it's Jamestown, Fargo, or Grand Forks, the Toros always get a good meal. The boys like Applebee's so much we eat at the Minot location, too. Thanks to Applebee's, when we're on the road, the only thing we're hungry for is a win.
Applebee's 2 for $20. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
Whoa, what was that?
That's the sound of someone getting one of America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
Hey, there's mine.
Tired of waiting for your tax refund? Let the professionals at Liberty Tax help you discover America's fastest refunds. Find us at libertytax.com or call 866-871-1040 today to find a location near you. That's 866-871-1040. Liberty Tax Service, where we put the fun
and the speed
back into doing your taxes. America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
All in one place, you can get a fabulous coffee, the best burger in town, arrange a meeting for up to 30 people, and begin your next trip, whether business or vacation. It's Minot's newest, most architecturally beautiful, versatile structure, the Minot International Airport. The Trestle Tap House and Cafe with Caribou Coffee and customizable meeting spaces are just a couple of the amenities offered. The Minot International Airport. See the world from home.
Captain's Cove Seafood Restaurant invites you in for your favorite seafood as well as steak, chicken, and lots of great burgers and sandwiches. The Cove has fish and chips, crab, shrimp, and all-you-can-eat meals. Captain's Cove, where fishing is made easy. 1735 South Broadway in Minot.
Throughout the areas we serve, First International Bank and Trust employees are actively involved in helping our customers and communities grow. This is Kevin Vigestead from First International Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Whether it's coaching a Little League team, leading through involvement with nonprofit organizations, or a proud Beaver booster, know that all of us at First International Bank and Trust are committed to giving back to the places where we live and work.
I'm here at the year's hottest stag pool party.
Put your antlers up.
Where? Some poor guy's backyard. These stags are bringing down the house. Seriously, deer are ripping holes in the pool cover. They're trampling patio furniture. And all the damage was covered, thanks to Farmers Insurance. Stag Pool Party, October 27th, 2014. Talk to a farmer's agent. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm Toros forward Taylor Lance. Call Miranda Schuler, my billet mom, and your locals farmers agent at 701-838-8144.
Hey guys, my name is Steve Olschwenger, Fire Chief from Maryland Heights, Missouri, and I love Firehouse Subs. Take their meatball sub, for example. It's loaded wall-to-wall with Italian meatballs and a zesty marinara with melted provolone on a toasted roll. And when I say take their meatball sub, I mean it. Grab a medium meatball sub combo to go right now, just $6. But don't forget, the reason Firehouse Subs is driven to make the best subs anywhere is simple. The more subs you enjoy, the more they're able to help save lives, because a portion of every purchase goes towards first responders in our communities.
The Firehouse Sub Meatball Sub Combo. Medium meatball sub, your choice of chips and a 22-ounce drink. Get it hot and ready in our to-go box, now just $6 for a limited time only. Order online now at firehousesubs.com. Firehouse Subs, founded by firemen. Firehouse of America will donate 0.13% of your purchases in 2017 at all U.S. locations to the Firehouse Subs Public Safety Foundation, with a minimum donation of $1 million. For full details, visit firehousesubs.com.
Take care of your feet, and they'll take care of you. The foot and ankle specialists at Trinity Health can help with both surgical and non-surgical solutions. So, patients who suffer from foot and ankle related issues can say, "So long, heel pain. Catch you later, corns. Hasta la vista, hammer toes." Relieve pain now and help prevent future discomfort. Diagnosis and treatment is available today. Trinity Health, reinventing health.
We live in such a fast-paced world. It's always go, go, go. When I'm out for a run, it's my time. It's the best way to start your day. Crossing the line of that marathon, it's the biggest reward you can get. I want my customers to achieve their goals and go above and beyond. I'm Nikki Ladegi, and I'm one of the running experts at Shields.
Shields, when it comes to gear and expert advice, we're right there with you in Bismarck, Minot, Grand Forks, Fargo, and Moorhead.
Hello, I'm Steve Funningsland, consumer lender at First Western Bank and Trust and sports enthusiast. Employees at First Western know the importance of teamwork in their day-to-day banking duties to best serve the community. I know the Minot and surrounding area high school and college athletic teams know the importance of teamwork as well. We want to wish all local teams good luck in their athletic endeavors this year. Stay safe on the courts, on the fields, on the rinks, and in the gyms. We look forward to watching you succeed. With familiar faces you know, who know you by name, First Western Bank and Trust, you can bank on us, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Daniel the deer danced everywhere. He pranced through fields and jigged through rivers. Then he saw it. What a stage! A place no deer had dared dance before. The hood of a brand new car.
Hey, my car!
And the car was covered, thanks to Farmers Insurance. Deer Dance Floor, December 1st, 2014. Talk to a farmer's agent. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm Taros forward Taylor Lance. Call Miranda Schuler, my billet mom, and your locals farmers agent at 701-838-8144.
Whoa, what was that?
That's the sound of someone getting one of America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
Hey, there's mine.
Tired of waiting for your tax refund? Let the professionals at Liberty Tax help you discover America's fastest refunds. Find us at libertytax.com or call 866-871-1040 today to find a location near you. That's 866-871-1040. Liberty Tax Service, where we put the fun
and the speed
back into doing your taxes. America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
The sinister cries haunted Mary through the night. Dawn neared, and still the voice tormented her. She ran towards the safety of her car, flung open the door, and a coyote had somehow gotten locked inside. But the damaged interior was covered, thanks to Farmers Insurance. Coyote Carpool, August 1st, 2015. Talk to a farmer's agent. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm Taros forward Taylor Lance. Call Miranda Schuler, my billet mom, and your locals farmers agent at 701-838-8144.
Hey guys, my name is Steve, Fire Chief from Maryland Heights, Missouri. I love Firehouse Subs because you can feed your whole crew and help your community thanks to Firehouse Subs Catering. If you're planning a tailgate, an office holiday party, or anything in between, Firehouse Subs has crowd-pleasing platters starting at just $5 per person. They'll even deliver to you. And of course, you'll be helping your community because a portion of every purchase at Firehouse Subs goes towards helping first responders in our communities. The more subs folks enjoy, the more Firehouse Subs is able to help save lives.
Firehouse Subs Catering. Choose from sub, salad, or dessert platters for your next group gathering. Platters start at just $5 a person. Visit firehousesubs.com to find a location near you. Firehouse Subs, founded by firemen. Firehouse of America will donate 0.13% of your purchases in 2017 at all U.S. locations to the Firehouse Subs Public Safety Foundation, with a minimum donation of $1 million. For full details, visit firehousesubs.com.
You're gonna love Fire from Ryan.
Hi, this is Carson Wentz. While we have a couple seconds, I'd like to tell you why I'm a fan of Ryan Family Dealership. They know the only way to win someone's respect, to earn their business, is by meeting and exceeding their expectations. That's why I buy my vehicles here. Whether it's sales, parts, or service, you can be sure they'll go the extra mile for you. Take it from me, you're going to love buying from Ryan.
Your hands are a vital part of who you are, how you work, play, even how you communicate. When injury or illness strikes, the hand team at Trinity Health will be there to help restore full functionality. We specialize in surgical repairs, hand reconstruction, non-surgical interventions, and occupational therapies. Don't let damage or disorder take away your hands. See the hand team at Trinity Health. Trinity Health, reinventing health.
Welcome back inside the ODI Center here in Aberdeen, South Dakota, as we get ready to start period. Number 3, Toros lead by a score of 2-0 goals from Nolan Sawchuk and Fritz Belisle. The reason for that lead, along with 24 saves thus far from Nicholas Grabko, the quote-unquote emergency goaltender, with Samu Lankala still under the weather, and Jack Roble dismissed from the team. Grabko bidding to go 5-0 since taking over between the pipes for the Toros. His numbers have been phenomenal. And the good news is, Toros fans, Grabko tendered for next season to be a member of the men from Minot. Toros will be working from right to left on your radio dial or computer monitor, depending on how you are tuned in to the Minotauros network, whether it's gotoros.com/listen-live, hockeytv.com, or AM 1390 KRRZ back in the Magic City. Draw at center, Loven to take this one against Mamis. Puck is dropped and the Wings control. Dumped into the Toro zone. Grabko out of his net to stop this. He guides it back to the near side. Wings take over, but Muha frees it up and he'll look to turn the other way. Up the middle, he leaves off to the near side, and Loven chases it down, tries a shot from a tough angle. It goes off the outside of the net. Muha can't settle it down. Lincoln Earn does at the near point and just chops down the wall. Ryan Green in behind the net, uses his arm to protect. Carries around from behind. He looked to set up. Tries a shot from a tough angle. That one's fought off by Vernon. It ends up kicking over to the far side. Foose keeps down the wall. His pass missed everyone. Muha, can he find it and get it to the front? He cannot. But Ryan Green able to find the loose puck. His centering feed's broken up, and the Wings will look to counterattack. Chipped into the far side corner. Foose lets it roll. Sawchuk finds it. Puts it back to the far side. It's swung down low. Foose blocks it off. Sawchuk finds it in the near corner and plays ahead to Kangas. Kangas over the red. He'll chip over the blue and look to chase it down. He gets stood up instead. Senard wins the race to this over Talbot, but Dahlemer's there to free it up in the far side. Dahlemer guides it along the wall. It kicks off Strata's skates. Talbot can't find it, and the Wings will try to counter. Coming the other way, Sikoli with a shot that's blocked. It comes back to him. Follow-up try and a diving cover by Grabko after he made the initial save. 18:40 left to go in period number 3. Toros lead by a pair of shots on goal now, 25-21 in favor of the Wings. Pavel to take this against Sikoli. As again, the Toros will match the Pavel line against the line that features Joey Strata on the wing. Strata lost it at the point, and Belisle's going to take off up ice. He's got Lund with him. Belisle waits. He looks to center. It's broken up by Senard. Now it's loose in behind. Strata and Pavel chase after it. Pavel just gave a swim move on Strata, went right over the top of him to win the race in that puck. This is Lund. Leaves it down low. It'll roll all the way around behind. Gathered in there by Mikowski. Mikowski walled off on the near side. Lund keeps it down the wall for Belisle. Belisle spins, plays back to the point. McGinnis chops across. Able to find it is Lund. Looks into the middle. It's broken up. Wings will come the other way. Pushing play into the zone is Sicoli. Watched by Rosenbaum. He's bumped off the puck. It rolls in behind the Toro net. They'll dig there. Trio of players battle, and the fourth to find it is Rosenbaum. Rosie carries ahead. Gains the red and the blue. Now he looks to cut wide, but he lost the handle. Almost took it away in front, and it ends up in the glove of Vernon for a whistle. 17:36 left to play in period number 3. Toros still lead by a pair. Shout out to Corey Almy and the crew watching back in Minot. This one spun around to the far side. They do great work over at Minot's Finest Collision Center. Took care of my car when I was in an accident. And I think assistant coach Wags as well had his car taken care of there. This is Earn. Fletcher on the near side, lost the handle. It's chopped in behind. The dig, and finding it is Talbot. Tries the far side. Dahlimer guides out to neutral. Britt's there instead. Dumped down into the Toro zone. Retreating on it is Earn, and that went for an icing and a whistle. Icings, of course, are brought to you by Minot's Finest Collision Center. 17:02 left to go in period number 3. Toros still lead by 2. O'Connell line out for the Toros. He'll take this draw against Pitters. Pitters wins it back into the corner. Toros pursue, but the Wings control. It's played around to the near side. Fletcher tries to touch out, and it does get out to neutral ice where Pitters looks to gather. Pitters, watched by Sawchuk, poked it free. The Wings are back out to neutral ice. It's Molinaire. Molinaire lost the handle. Bouncing puck. Koss settles it down and dumps it into the glove, and Vernon almost misplayed that, but he was able to put it down for Sinnard. Sinnard up the far. Mucha got the stick around Bendorf, who then got a 9.0 from the Russian judge. Draw will be back in the Toro zone as the Toros go to the kill. This is what makes Belisle's goal so huge. Not as much pressure to kill this off as much as you'd like to kill this off and intend to. But the Wings with a 5th-ranked power play in the league, or 4th-ranked power play, I should say. As Burke wanted to one-time that, Bendorf tipped it away from him. Wings control off the draw. Strata dumps to the side of the net. Noble hacked at and cleared wide. Strata looks up top. We come back across. Bendorf back up top. Britt looks for Strata. Strata looks into the middle. Burke, quick shot, save made. No rebound given. Good save by Grabko. Grabko has a rather unusual routine with the water bottle every whistle. Don't know if you've seen that on hockey TV or not. Draw controlled by Strata in the wings. He leaves up top for Britt. Britt comes Bendorf. Bendorf from the near circle up top. Britt. Britt brings it through traffic. That one tips wide. Near side. Bendorf finds it. Bendorf back up top for Britt. Comes down to Bendorf again. His shot's blocked into the corner. Noble finds it. Shovels it back to Bendorf. Pressured by Loven. Loven takes it away, and he's going to look to go shorthanded. He's got Lund with him. Pass for Lund, and Lund couldn't tip it out of midair. It was waist high. That would have been a heck of a finish by Lund, but taken away by Loven. He fights through off the wall, has it poked away. They chase down to the far corner. Collision there. Players fall down, and the Wings end up with the puck. 57 seconds left on the Century Eyewear PK for the Toros as the Wings start up ice. This is Britt. Britt leaves for Noble. Wings didn't change any of their guys. They've been out there the full minute 15 of this power play thus far. Ends rolls it around to the far side. It's not kept at the point. And the Toros will change the killers, the Wings. Fresh bodies on for the power play. 30 seconds left on the power play as the Wings start up ice. Left off far side, Pitters delays, can't get around Ends. Laid down into the corner, they'll dig there. Ends for the Toros, but it's controlled by the Wings. Fletcher has it taken away by Pavel. He wants to go shorthanded. Pavel's in! Shot! I believe that went off the tip of the glove. Great chance for Pavel. The penalty, though, killed off. So while he didn't score, the Toros at least get to play 5-on-5 again. Near side, Sladek tries a shot. That goes in behind. Fresh on a change is Spillum. Spillum looks in the middle. That one tips off a leg. Kept by Kelly at the point. Shot deflects, side of the net. They hack at it. Grabko couldn't cover. He didn't like the way Sladek was chopping at him. He got up and gave him a glove to the face. Good little attitude from the young goaltender. I like it. They dig down low. The Wings gather. Shot fought off by Grabko. He tried to start it ahead for Dollimer, but the Wings got there first. They chip it down low. Earn battles down low. Sladek finds it. Near side, Talbot. Around the near side, but Murphy takes it away. Looks into the slot. Quick shot. Tip up front. Follow-up try. Grabko keeps the leg down. Puck loose. Side of the net. It's in. Toros got hemmed in their own zone. Grabko made 3 good saves. He could not find the 4th while he was down on his stomach. .13:03 to play. O'Connell wins the draw back. Toros control. This is Sawchuk. Ahead. Koss into the zone. Now O'Connell tries a shot. That one's gobbled up by Vernon. Shots on goal now 31-25 in favor of the Wings. Draw controlled by the Wings in the far corner. Comes around to the near. Koss tried to play it back to the far side. Wings take over. Murphy spins it down low out of his net. Is Grabko. Hammers around to the near side and Rysinen. Rysinen goes back to Sawchuk. Sawchuk flushed out from behind his own net. Uses the glass to bank that ahead for O'Connell. O'Connell looking to attack. He can't bull his way into the zone. Now he'll just fire it deep. Near side played by Weigel. Weigel leaves in behind Sinard. Make that Britt 7, not 4. As Britt speeds ahead on the near side, rolls it deep into the Toros zone. Shot from Burke, fought off by Grabko. Near side, Mucha can't find that. Weigel does the neutral ice. Mucha pursues him. It's ahead for Rahowiak. Rahowiak tries to dump it in, but it's blocked off. Lovin can't get it and go. Has his stick chopped out of his hands, and the Toros will go to the power play. Toros to the power play for the first time since the first period. .11:43 to play. Talbot, Pavel, Dollimer, Enns, and Rosenbaum out for the Toros. Digging along the near wall. And it's out to neutral ice. Touch to the far side. Kelly wins the race to that. Rosenbaum's back on it. He'll start the Toros up. He gives to Pavel. Pavel into the zone. He lost the handle. Would have been offside anyways. The Wings clear it. This is Rosenbaum quickly up for Dahlemer, and that was offside. 11:08 left to go here in period number 3. Toros lead 2-1, 1:26. Left on the Gooseneck implement power play. They're halfway through the third in Brookings. The Wilderness and Blizzard are 3 aside. Dumped in to the Toro zone. 1:15 as Sawchuk starts up ice on the man advantage. Saw drops for Muha. Miro touches to the far side. Toros fail to gain the zone. Sawchuk leaves it back. Foose delays. 1 minute on the power play as Sawchuk from his own blue line looks up ice for Lund. Lund will gain the line. Lund squeezes through a check but lost the handle. Riley Murphy finds it and sends it all the way down. Grabko had thoughts of firing that up. Instead, he'll just leave it for Sawchuk. Sawchuk spins up ice, gains the red line and rolls it deep. Vernon out of his net, stops it in behind for Kelly. Toros step in. Can they take it away? They cannot, and it's out to neutral ice. Just 30 seconds left on the man advantage. Rung around to the near side. Lund lets it roll. Loven ahead for Mucha. It's poked away from him. And the Wings control. They'll send it all the way down. 15 seconds left on the Toros power play, which is yet to really set up. McGinnis holding behind his own net. Just 5 seconds left on the power plays. Rosenbaum is ahead for Reisanen. Reisanen dumps it in. Wings come full strength. 9:40 to play here in regulation. This is Koss. Koss buried along the wall. And the whistle goes. Where are they going to put this draw? They move the draw out to neutral ice. 9:31 to play. 5-on-5. 33-25. The shots on goal in favor of the Wings. But it's the Toros who lead 2-1. The Wings start up ice after winning the draw. Mammis unassisted the scoring on the goal. Centering feed, Grabko covers Hungry Hippo style as Noble was pressuring. I'm going to have to ask Grabko about his routine with the water bottle. It's a series of taps and squirts before he takes a drink. Anyways, Noble and Pavel on the draw. Bouncing puck. Noble comes out of the scrum with it. Belisle steps in, works it ahead for Lund. Lund can't drag his way through. And the Wings take over. Bendorf into the zone, leaves off near side Noble. Noble wide, forced wide. Taken to the wall awkwardly by McGinnis, and Noble's boarding's the call. And I don't know about that. They were tied up together as they went into the wall. The Wings are trying to argue that it should be a 5-minute. There's no way it should be a 5-minute. Not even sure it's a penalty. Do they have a replay? Looking to see if they show a replay of the hit. Doesn't look like they have one, so Toros back to the kill. Puck free, but Lyle takes it and he'll look to go up ice. The Wings take it away as Belial just took it into the corner. Wings start up ice. Sladek looking into the middle. The pass was off the mark and it ended up on net for a Hungry Hippo style cover by Nick Grabko. Draw to the left of Grabko. Lund, Green, Earn, and Bruce. The quartet out for Marty Murray of the Toros. 1:36 left on the power play. Pushed back to the point. D to D. Back to the near side. Far point now. They'll drop it down low into the middle. Quick shot fought off by Grabko with the leg. Sladek working in the near corner. Sokoli's there as well. Earn fires it up the wall, and apparently that was kept at the blue line. This is Sladek looking into the middle. That missed everyone. Green speeds over, but it's kept at the point. And now to the near point where Mikowski gathers. Mikowski looking for a lane, leaves off far side. Weigel. Dalton Weigel back to Mikowski. 1 minute left on the power play as the defenseman play catch along the blue line. Shot blocked by Green, but he can't clear. Sokoli into the middle. Shot fought off. Rebound hacked wide. And now Pitters ran into Grabko after Grabko made the save. Earn turns it over behind the net. Sladek up top. Weigel. Weigel drops down low. One-timer fought off and the net came free. Toros won't be allowed to change. There's no way that was intentional on Grabko. Toros take their timeout. 7:31 to play here in period number 3. That will allow the Toros to change. And it gives us a chance to recap the scoring in this one. On the power play at 8:42 of the first, it was Nolan Sawchuk getting his second of the season. It came unassisted. 18:54 in the second. Fitz Belial from Lincoln Earn. That made it 2-0 Toros through 2. Christopher Mammis found a loose puck on a net-mouth scrum after Grabko made a few good saves and was able to find the back of the net. Grabko was down and out after those first few saves. Mammis able to tuck it into an open side to cut the lead in half, which is where we stand now. Toros leading by a score of 2-1 with, well, they've taken the time down. That's not helpful. With some amount of time to play. So, the Toros looking to protect their 1-goal lead. Pavel tied up on the draw. The Wings able to dig it out. They set it up. Bendorf, one-timer, kick save, rebound loose in the slot. Pavel finds it and he's able to clear. All the way down. 7:17, a palindrome on the clock as the Wings will start up ice. Strada gains the zone on the near side, has it poked free by Sawchuk, and Belial able to send that down. All the way down it goes. Pavel applying pressure. Toros, full strength, they've killed it off. This one dumped in. Lovely. Gentlemen's decided to stand next to me and yell at me. Fantastic. Wings fans. This is Strada. Plays back to the point. Long shot. Tip out front and a good save. It was played with a high stick, so it wouldn't have counted anyways. This is Kangas. Kangas gets rocked by Rahowiak. Talbot steps in and takes it away. Looks to gain the zone. He rolls it deep instead. Rahowiak carries up. This will be a No hand pass. They'll say the Toros were in their defensive zone. McGinnis plays across for Rosenbaum. Rosenbaum rolls it to the far side, and Dollimer waits. Comes across for McGinnis. The pass was off the mark, but Ginn catches the carom off the wall and rolls it deep into the Aberdeen zone. 5:55 to play here in period number 3. Toros lead 2-1 as the Wings start up ice. Sokoli's across. It's broken up by McGinnis. That forces the Wings to dump it deep. Grabko out of his net. He can't stop that. Lincoln Earn finds it first on the far wall. Touches ahead for Dollimer. Dollimer uses the glass to nope. That comes right back to Dolly. Second tries a charm, and he's able to chop that out to neutral ice. Sokoli turns with it in front of his own bench. 5.5 to play as it's dumped into the near side corner. Back on it is Lincoln Earn. Earn tries the far side. It'll roll along to the half wall. Ryan Green is there. Has trouble with Joey Strada. Hacks it into the middle. Dangerous pass. But Miroslav Mucha able to clean up the mess. Miro turns up ice along the far side wall. He's got Loven and Green with him. Comes across for Loven. The pass is broken up. Puck to the near side. Mucha finds it. Shovels it across to the far side, and Sawchuk. Sawchuk's clear. Doesn't leave the zone. Green plays the body. Sawchuk steps in. Uses his body well to defend, and Mucha will turn up ice. Into the zone. Mucha tries to carry deep. Now he gets help from Loven. Green cuts in. Shots blocked, and Strada gathers. Strada looking up ice. Sawchuk. And then Sladek gets a shot from Green as well. Got pushed into the Toro bench. Not all the way over the board. Just about halfway in. We're under 4.5 to play as this is into the offensive zone. Toros will go off and finish their change. Puck loose in the slot. Pavel can't find it. Coming on a change was Belisle. He frees it up for the Toros defense. Chipped ahead out of the reach of Belisle. Wings have it. Spill him up the far side. Lund steps up on him. It's dumped in. Grabko will use the glass to ring it around to the near side. Bendorf looking for Murphy down the wall. It kicks free. Belisle looks up ice, but it's kept to the point. And now a diving cover, and Grabko got chopped on his hand. Toros take exception. Grabko appeared to be in some distress, but now appears okay as he goes back into his water bottle routine. Draw will be to his right. Pavel and Pitters on the draw. Kicks free, and finding it is Lincoln Earn. Ahead for Belisle, looks up ice. The Wings take over. Far side, Britt makes a move away from Lund. The Wings will start up ice. Long pass ahead onto the tape. Centering feed broken up by Pavel on the back check beautifully. It was intended for Pitters. Now around behind the net, Lincoln Earn banks ahead. Belisle touches ahead, not out. They dig along the wall, and it does squirt free. Lund couldn't get his feet going, and with 3-2-1 on the game clock, we're counting down as the Toros try to hang on to this win. Fletcher into the zone. Fletcher shot. That goes wide. Rebound comes back to the front. Cleaned up nicely by Lincoln Earn. Earn banks ahead. Belisle didn't see it coming, but Lund did. Lund gains the line. He's got Belisle going to the net. Instead, Lund will just roll it deep. 180 seconds here in regulation as Sawchuk takes over in neutral ice after a clear by the Wings. He hammers it in. Risinen fresh on a change. Keeps it down the wall. He looks to play the body. Pitters walled off by Koss. The puck rolls to Senard, who starts it up ice on the near side. It's flipped deep into the Toro zone. Wings were short of center. Why did they wave off that icing? This is Enns. Enns delays and now just plays ahead for O'Connell. Cole O'Connell with 2:34. The newest Toro getting some trust shown in him late in this one. Strada's line is out. It's rolled deep into the Toro zone. Near corner. How about that? It's the O'Connell, Risinen, Koss line out. O'Connell wins the battle in the corner and starts Risinen up ice. He tosses into the middle for Koss. It's broken up. O'Connell couldn't drag through. And now Strada's going to look to turn with 124 seconds, I should say. Risinen pokes Strada at the line, but Sladek finds it and fires one that's blocked it away. Follow-up try blocked out front by Sawchuk. Saw finds it. And now he'll just chip up ice out to neutral. Toros need a change. Rolled all the way down into the offensive, or into the wing zone, I should say. Toros were mid-change. Pressure was applied by Talbot. Now we'll watch for Vernon to break for the bench. He started, but then the Toros took that puck away. McGinnis dumps one in. It'll ring around to the far side. Talbot. Final couple minutes of the game of late have been Toro time. But for once, they're protecting a lead instead of trying to erase one. This is into the middle. Broken up, and now Dollimer. The extra attacker is on. The net is empty. The Toros can't clear the zone. Now, near side, Kangas. Kangas chops ahead, and that is out. Murphy gathers it in with 1 minute remaining. It's dumped in. Rosenbaum on it. He spins off of a check. Rosenbaum fires one down the ice. It'll go for icing unless Kangas can win the race. He cannot. And the Toros don't have a timeout. They've already taken it after it was ruled that Grabko had knocked his net off on purpose. The Wings will take their timeout off the icing. So, Wings take their timeout, which will allow the Toros to change. We'll recap the scoring one more time. Sawchuk in the first of 8:42. It came with the Toros on a 2-man advantage. It was his second of the year. Then Belisle got his 8th of the season. Lincoln earned assist number 11. That had the Toros up 2-0 after 2. That came with just 1:06 left in the second. Then Mammis, unassisted at 6:57 in this period, found a loose puck on a net mouth scrum and tucked it into an open side to cut the Toro lead in half. That's where we stand now with 47 seconds to play. Toros leading by 1. Lund, Belisle, Pavel, Enns, and Sawchuk. It's the 5-pack you'd expect from Marty Murray, a pull from the fridge. Draw won by the Toros. Lund chips ahead. It's caught up in the snow in front of the Toro bench. Pavel finds it. He can't control. Toros do, however, and now Lund for the empty net. He was at the red line and he hit the post. 32 seconds left as the Wings start up ice. Pass ahead to Bendorf. He touches it into the zone. Sawchuk speeds after it. Has trouble with Rahoyak in the corner. 6 attackers are on for the Wings as there's now 20 seconds left. Spun back to the point. Kept there. Shot broken stick for the Wing player. Now Murphy can't find it. Sawchuk tries to punch it to the corner. 9 seconds left. Murphy up top. They look across. Britt coming on. Sliding block. And Lund hammers it down for the empty net. Wide, but it doesn't matter. The horn sounds. Toros win. Toros win. Final score 2-1. The hot streak hits 6. We'll come back after a short break and tell you all about it after these messages here on the Minotauros Network.
Hi, Toros fans. I'm Colby Enns. When the Toros get on the bus, the first stop is always at Applebee's. Whether it's Jamestown, Fargo, or Grand Forks, the Toros always get a good meal. The boys like Applebee's so much we eat at the Minot location, too. Thanks to Applebee's, when we're on the road, the only thing we're hungry for is a win.
Applebee's 2 for $20. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
Whoa, what was that?
That's the sound of someone getting one of America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
Hey, there's mine.
Tired of waiting for your tax refund? Let the professionals at Liberty Tax help you discover America's fastest refunds. Find us at libertytax.com or call 866-871-1040 today to find a location near you. That's 866-871-1040. Liberty Tax Service, where we put the fun
and the speed
back into doing your taxes. America's fastest refunds from Liberty Tax.
All in one place, you can get a fabulous coffee, the best burger in town, arrange a meeting for up to 30 people, and begin your next trip, whether business or vacation. It's Minot's newest, most architecturally beautiful, versatile structure, the Minot International Airport. The Trestle Tap House and Cafe with Caribou Coffee and customizable meeting spaces are just a couple of the amenities offered. The Minot International Airport. See the world from home.
Captain's Cove Seafood Restaurant invites you in for your favorite seafood as well as steak, chicken, and lots of great burgers and sandwiches. The Cove has fish and chips, crab, shrimp, and all-you-can-eat meals. Captain's Cove, where fishing is made easy. 1735 South Broadway in Minot.
Throughout the areas we serve, First International Bank and Trust employees are actively involved in helping our customers and communities grow. This is Kevin Vigestad from First International Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Whether it's coaching a Little League team, leading through involvement with nonprofit organizations, or a proud Beaver booster, know that all of us at First International Bank and Trust are committed to giving back to the places where we live and work.
Welcome back inside the OD Ice Center where the Toros beat the Wings for the third time in 4 tries. Final score here, 2-1. We've recapped the scoring a few times, but we'll do it just one more time. Nolan Sawchuk on assist, got his second of the year at 8:42 of the first. Then Fritz Belisle, his 8th of the year at 18:54 of the second. It came off of a bad icing call that forced a draw that shouldn't have taken place in the Toro zone. Pavel won it back to Lincoln Earn. Earn moved it around to the wall. And Fritz Belisle found it, took up off ice, and just blew one right by Matt Vernon for his 8th of the season and the eventual game winner. Christopher Mammoth found a loose puck to ruin Nick Grabko's shutout bid, but the young kid stole the show tonight, stopping 40 in the win. Stopping 39 in the win of 40. We'll see if that's enough to get him star of the week this week. Either way, Toros win. Liberty Tax 3 stars of the night. Sawchuk for his goal, Belisle for the game winner, and of course, Nick Grabko, who made 39 saves in the win. And even more good news for the Toros fans. It took overtime, but the Blizzard topped the Wilderness tonight, which means the Toros pull within 2 points of the Minnesota Wilderness. The Wilderness will now be at 62, the Toros at 60. And of course, a win tomorrow night will pull the plug on the Bobcats, who are now clinging to life with the Toros win tonight. A win tomorrow night means that the Bobcats can, at best, tie the Toros at 62 points and 28 wins. The next tiebreaker is, of course, head-to-head. The Toros, as winners of the Subway Cup, have that tiebreaker. So the Toros would be in the playoffs for sure with a win tomorrow night and a chance to move into a tie with the Wilderness for 3rd place in the division. We'll see if the Toros can pull it off tomorrow night. Farmers Union Insurance pregame show will get going at 7, we hope, as long as there are no technical difficulties. But for tonight, for all the crew here at the OD, for the crew back at the shop, I believe Dan Springer tonight at the shop at 1390 KRZ back in Minot. I'm Ken Oda, hoping you enjoyed the broadcast. We know you enjoyed the outcome. We'll talk to you tomorrow at 7 here on the Toros Network.
This has been a presentation of Minotauros Hockey. Visit MinotaurosHockey.com to stay up to date on all things Toros. This broadcast was brought to you by Farmers Union Insurance, Gooseneck Implement, Mattress Firm, Liberty Tax, and Coulter Energy. Minotauros Hockey, join the charge.